hear yourself. That's the issue.
And we're off.
Come on, man. Yummy. What's up, everybody, and welcome to Two Nobodies with a Mic, episode 65. What up, man? How's everyone doing out there? We are live on YouTube. Guys, we are a interactive show. Haka told me, what the F you laughing about already, man?
What is?
Come on, man. Just do the show.
Wow.
He's been dying to say that probably all fucking week.
Okay, this dude, shout out to everyone. I wasn't here last week. I heard I was fired, that I suck. Nepotism is alive and well. Great job, Hawks, on the show last week, but I am back. Ozempic Ed is back in effect. How's everyone doing out there? We are live on YouTube, guys. We are interactive.
Flores is already in here.
What up, Rick Mang? How you doing, Papa? Let's get into our introductions. To my right, I have the guru. Rafa's in the house. What up, man?
What's up? What's going on?
Associate producer CJ's in the house. What up, man?
What's good with it?
Executive producer Eddie Money's in the house
What's popping?
with a beautiful Raider jacket on. Big shout out to all the Raider fans in the house.
What size is that? Fucking large?
It's fucking large.
XL?
I'm XO. You thought I was a large?
Guys,
No, I thought that jacket was a large. I know what fucking size you are. I thought it was a little tight, little snipping.
For everyone who doesn't,
All right, okay.
like Eddie Money doesn't like to be on camera, but he's definitely heard on every show. But if you want to picture Eddie Money, just go to a Pac-12 basketball game. Look at the 8th guy on any bench.
No, 8 too many.
8 is
11 or 12.
11th or 12.
Yeah.
He looks exactly like that dude.
Yeah.
Correct.
Hits every free throw.
Yes.
Waving the towel.
Great team guy.
Great team guy.
Or you know what he looks like? Every UCLA volleyball player.
Yes, correct.
With but without an accent.
Yes.
But that's what he looks like.
UCLA volleyball players have accents?
Are you kidding? Do you
what?
not
Are you
remember when we
serious?
were at the game? We were at UCLA, Colorado. They walked right in
They
front of
talk
us.
with their throats.
And they're like,
Oh,
look at these.
hey, it's a family show.
They were like, oh, look at these guys here. Like Eastern European kind of.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
I'm going to give it up.
Yeah. They
were
were on Taken. No, some of us were on Taken.
They was on there.
Yeah.
Marco from Trapoya?
100%.
Okay.
Fucking Molorosa.
I hear you. Shout out to Hakatomi Plaza. Great job filling in last week, man.
Appreciate it.
Yes, his head's all look at it.
Let me put my gloves on. So if Rich is watching, I gotta.
Can't fit the headphones on this guy's fucking head now. His head's so fucking big.
I already have a giant head, so that's too late.
Can we talk about that, Rafa? Instagram's full of glove haters. They
Dude,
don't-
it was fucking cold last
it was
week, man.
freezing.
No, you got hated on. This guy's like, this guy has a beanie and gloves on, and he's inside. How the fuck you know we're inside?
We're
We're
outside.
outside, man.
That's how good our studio looks.
Yeah, there you go. We have a special guest in the house this week. Everybody, Mike Silva is in the house. Get in the mic. Big shout out to Mike and his
Thanks for having me.
his business.
appreciate it.
How can we get a hold of you and your business?
QRC Biomedical Services.
QRC Biomedical Services,
Yes,
guys.
sir.
If you guys need a operation table
Medical
fixed,
equipment repairs
you
and
guys need a scale that's calibrated. Which,
Yeah, we need a couple.
Insert your own joke. Yes.
Yeah, clip that. Please clip that.
He's actually here to calibrate our scales.
Damn right. Yeah. It's
My scale's actually in the driveway. It's one of those industrial. When I go outside every morning and just fucking go on my driveway.
Eddie gets in his car before he gets on. Sir, we need your weight. Hold on.
Yeah. CHP always fucking pulls me over. As soon as I pull out, like, sir, you're overweight. Where's your Class A license? So, guys, we are the gambling show of record, man. And we talk gambling, we talk shit. We're going to give you some great tips tonight. But we have one rule and one rule only on this show. Who wants to say what this rule is?
I'll say, don't be a loser.
Don't be a loser, man.
We're going to lose bets, obviously. Don't lose money that you don't have. And
or money that you think you're gonna have next week.
yeah, if it's not in your pocket, you don't have it.
Yeah, if it's not in your bank account,
like it's coming.
That hits way different.
Yeah, yeah, like it's coming on the Pony Express. It's fucking coming.
My taxes, I'm gonna get that return in 3 months. I should probably gamble $20,000.
Boom, not anymore.
Boom, not anymore, man. So yes, don't be a loser. Speaking of don't be a loser, guys, I am officially wearing
Eddie can't get up tonight. He's been hurt at work.
I'm gonna get up for the people, man.
You can try and get up.
Do a pose.
Yes, we got shirts. We got shirts and we got sweatshirts.
His fucking calf just fell off. And look at this. Look at this. He's gonna try and turn around. Now him turning around is kind of like getting a big rig to turn around and make a U-turn. So don't be a loser. There it is. Hoodies are nice. The hoodies are nice.
Yes.
Good, great material.
Yes.
And they look good. Colors are nice.
I like the colors a lot.
They look good. Guys, check them out on our website, right, Eddie?
We have the website up. I will give that out probably next week. It's already working, but we want to be as organized as possible because we know our diehards are just gonna, flood us with orders. All two of you, yeah. Rick, yes.
Rick and Rich. No, Rich is gonna text right now. Let me get that.
Yeah, 100%.
Send one of those motherfuckers over.
Let me hold one.
Yes. I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hoodie today. 100%. Sit down, Mike. You're making me nervous over here, man.
Mike's holding that wine glass, wondering why it's empty.
Oh no, there's no way.
No, Mike, you can't. They're not happening.
No way you're getting over
not
here
happening.
from there.
He's like, if I'll just squeeze through here and knock every fucking camera over. We only have one camera, but no, you can come through here.
Go through there.
Just move that way.
There you go. Look at that. Easy access. Giggity.
Lube them up. Put some fucking grease on those hips, right?
There you go.
Dang,
you see that? Lube them up. Fucking sicko.
Like a glove.
Oh, man. His wine bottle's empty.
Yes,
Edward.
guys.
What are you drinking tonight, Eddie?
We're drinking. I bought 2 great bottles from. Speaking of, what am I drinking tonight? Guys, You're Fired. Brought to you by the Trading Post, man. We just went to the Trading Post. I bought this beautiful bottle of Silver Oak, Napa Valley. This is the Alexander Valley, but I do have a very special bottle over there of some Camus Special Selection. Thank you, Trading Post. I just took my my granddaughter there, the Gucci Mama. They have little carts for kids.
That cart was crazy.
Unbelievable, right? So not only do they have amazing wine selection and quality spirit selection, but they have, if you have a kid or you're into retro candy, best candy selection in Southern California. We love you, Trading Post. Told you I'd give you guys a shout out. Thank you. Always feel at home when we go to the Trading Post. So thanks again, Trading Post. And Famous 65, episode 65, man. Who wants to start off with a Famous 65?
They're all linemen. I don't want any piece of this.
Giggity.
What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, linemen.
Oh, so what do you like, flankers?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Linemen, they're boring. Linemen are boring. Linemen are boring.
That's like saying engine oil is boring to motorheads. Come on, man. They're the bloodline of any football team. Correct or incorrect?
I want to strangle this motherfucker.
Oh wow.
I just wanted to get your blood boiling because it's cold as fuck out here. But
I'm gonna go with another. I'm gonna continue with my Bosco Legends. I'm just gonna continue with my Bosco Legends. This one was on Netflix on Snoop Dogg's show.
Okay.
Max Gibbs. Max Gibbs was 65 at Bosco.
Dude, he was a legend as a freshman at fucking Bosco.
Oh, yeah.
Where is he now?
Unfortunately, he followed Dion to Jackson State, and Dion left him there.
Oh, so he's there at Jackson State.
And Dion didn't bring him. That says more than him not going anywhere. Dion's like, you can stay here.
Wow, Eddie.
No, but
that was pure hate.
That was pure hate.
Dude, he was big.
He was athletic. He could do a cartwheel. All that shit.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for in my lineman.
Is he
definitely asking if you can do cartwheels? The fuck? Talk about the lineman on the set. We look like linemen. He was one. So we can't do cartwheels. That's why we didn't go anywhere, Ed.
Yes. You need the dudes in cartwheels are the cheerleaders.
No.
Max Gibbs.
I guarantee Jason Kelce
cartwheels, 100%. He'll give Jason and Kelce a run for his money doing cartwheels.
All right.
Fucking 300-pound men doing cartwheels. Here we go. Anyway. Eddie Money, you got a famous 65? Don't try and Google one either.
I did. Already.
Let's hear it.
Gary Zimmerman, offensive tackle for the Vikings.
Vikings.
Hall of Famer. so don't say anything.
H-O-F-er. H-O-F-er, man.
And Super Bowl champion.
Wow. Awesome.
Not
Jacob,
with,
you have one?
not with the Vikings.
Absolutely not.
Of course not. Why would you have one?
Yes.
I want
Edward-
to get to 80s.
Eddie has
Let me
like...
get to 80s.
I'm okay with getting to the 70s, over 70,
I
but...
have one of the best fucking linemen of all time, Damian Woody. New York Jet, I think.
New England Patriot.
Patriot, number 65. He wore 65 and 67, but that dude's a G. Has like 32 kids, too, from the same woman.
Got a lot of kids. Good for him. And from the same... Why are you going to throw it out there like that? From the same woman.
Well,
Why, Eddie?
CJ, can
he's
you
black?
answer this?
Is it because he's black?
No, I would never. I would never.
CJ?
Don't act like you motherfuckers don't repopulate like rats.
He's Puerto Rican. Of course he does.
Of course I do, yes.
You look at a Puerto Rican woman, she's pregnant. I stole that line.
Yeah.
Nothing like the holidays.
That's
Great
fact,
Puerto
though.
Rican film, though.
Yes, that's a fact of life.
For sure. What else? Who else?
I'm going to go Lane Johnson. Recently in Cancun, Lane Johnson.
Oh, the hate.
Yes.
That's why I just landed, actually.
Probably
The
just
Eagle
landed,
hate.
yes.
Jeez.
I mean, it is what it is, man.
This is very true.
Great football player,
He's
though.
meeting Max Crosby and the rest of the Raiders there. They don't
Easy.
even go to Cancun. Those motherfuckers
No, the
gotta
Raiders
go
are
like
no.
Cabo or
It's
something.
like fuck.
They go to Dre's fucking day party and the pool party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they have their yearly. We lose the playoff at Aspen.
Oh,
They're
okay.
eliminated from the
can't wait
playoffs
for the
usually
NFC
by...
championship
Notice
loser.
his accent. This 49er fan.
Oh, good.
Aspen.
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 Yes.
It's an Aspen.
No fucking Raider fan.
Is that it for the
That.
65s?
Anyone out
Yes,
there?
please.
No,
Yes,
nobody's.
please.
Yes, please move on.
All right. Well, guys, you're fired. Brought to you by the Trading Post. Recently mentioned. Every week we fire someone mythologically, hypothetically, hopefully, most of the times. But who wants to start? Anyone out there in YouTube?
I'll go first. Go ahead.
Go
we go.
Fire. Spit the fire.
I got a couple people, but one part of it, we'll get to it later on with the draft show. I'm going to fire all the people, all 585,000 views on Instagram.
Oh, here we go.
That came at me about DaRon Bland and that garbage-ass Cowboys secondary. When a guy has 9 interceptions, it's because you suck and they throw at you. Okay? By the way, I hate these stupid-ass rankings, PFF, whatever the fuck it is. I randomly looked at them today because someone in another group chat texted me and said, oh, DaRon Bland and yada, yada. So I went to these rankings. This man is not on the first 32. He's not on the list. He doesn't show up fucking anywhere.
Dude.
So all you dumbass Cowboy fans, oh, the fat dude, what'd he do about football? Well, Andy Reid knows just a little bit. So, and a bunch of other dudes do too. He sucks. At the end of the day, he's not one of the 32 best. So my video was okay. So screw you.
Dude, your video gave birth to other videos.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. They literally took our shit. And,
Yeah,
wow.
like,
To put it
I
into
was thrilled.
perspective, we have 20 followers on Twitter. You got like 500,000 views, 400,000 likes
On Twitter?
On Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
See? We should be taking off on Twitter, man.
One of them's me, and the other 19 burner accounts that I made. And I commented all those 500. Yes, or me talking shit about Rafa and his plan.
We'll cover that game in a little bit. But we'll get more into
Dude,
that.
the hate is real on fucking social media.
Oh, dude, it is. It's bad.
Dude,
I like it. I love that shit. There's nothing like reading the comments.
there's nothing like 585,000 people saying you're dumb and stupid and you don't know ball. Get off the fucking couch. You fucking taco eating contest, and then being right. That's better than sex. I'm sorry. That's fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing when 585,000 people tell you you're stupid
And
and
you're fat.
dumb and you're fat and you don't know shit. You've never played this, and then you turn out being right. Ugh, it's fucking my eyes roll back in back of my fucking head, man. It's fucking unbelievable, man.
Oh, man. Someone just tossed Eddie salad.
Giggity.
Oh, anyways.
No, sir.
Let's roll. CJ, I know you got an hour long, so let's hit it.
Let's take a deep breath.
Wow. Here we go.
Here we go.
Is this going to be a fucking Eminem rap?
Oh, no. You Jesus hating, Christian hating, burning in hell motherfuckers. I'm going to fire NBC.
Clip all of
I'm
this.
going to fire Scott Van Pelt.
Use this
I'm
picture.
going to fire all you motherfuckers. Because I guarantee you, if CJ Stroud went out there and was like, Allahu Akbar or Alhamdulillah, all of them would have been like, oh my God, he's doing so much for the people. But no, because he said something about being Christian, because he said something about Jesus, you motherfuckers want to clip shit out. But I guarantee you, if he went out there and was like, oh my God, LGBTQ, Alphabet Mafia, BLM, they would have been all over that stupid shit. Stop trying to tell people what the fuck they can and cannot say, and stop clipping out shit that you don't like. You Jesus-hating motherfuckers, burn in hell.
Listen,
Hold on. Give me that fucking bell. Fucking. There you go, CJ.
Listen, I want to make sure that everyone understands. They didn't cut it live. They cut it only on the afterwards.
They cut it.
So it did come out live.
I saw it live.
I
heard it live.
I heard it live.
Okay.
I heard it live
So
as
then
well.
when they repeated
When
the interview.
and all the stuff that went into the evening shows and ESPN and all of that, wherever they did it, they cut it out. But I saw it live.
I saw it live as well.
Mike, for the people that don't know what the fuck we're talking about, can you...
So CJ Stroud on the post-game interview was asked about the experience of the game, how he felt, yada, yada, yada. He thanked Jesus Christ. He thanked his Lord and Savior. And
First thing he said, by the way.
First thing he said. Why I also fired Scott Van Pelt is because he went on Scott Van Pelt and asked and said the same exact thing. And Scott Van Pelt said, I know you're a Jesus guy, but I want to know everything else. Like, what else?
He said that?
He repeated it. And he said, oh, it's because of God. So you made him repeat it. And then his dumbass, bald ass asked him for a third time. So it's so intentional.
I would
it's
like
so
that video,
purposeful.
please.
Oh,
It's
I
so
got
weird.
you.
It's so weird because Tim Tebow was so glorified for that, and people loved him for that in the South, and we have crossed over this line in 100% in Hollywood.
Tebow was 15 years ago.
15, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
no,
difference.
it is a difference, man. And you know, the reason we started this fucking podcast, and I say fucking because I can, is because we didn't want to be censored. We didn't want to, you know, we wanted to say what the fuck we wanted to say. And it proves that we're on the right track, and people are not allowed to say what the fuck they want to say anymore. And since when did, you know, thank you, you know, to Jesus Christ be offensive or in somehow dangerous? It's fucking crazy, man. So CJ, A+ on your firing. A+, way to bring the fire.
A++.
A++. Now Eddie Money's like, I want to fire Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
You know
I'm
what?
a follower of the devil.
I just went
Yes.
to the taco place and I only had 15 tacos. Go ahead, Eddie.
But first, I have two comments. SF818 said, keep your shirt on, Ed. Don't whip it off and flip the table.
He's always hitting.
Okay.
And then Rick Flores, he has a firing. He
What's
wants
up,
to
Rick?
fire the San Francisco Giants. He said, what's up with this Mickey Mouse giveaway? Dodgers just came up with a new dance, the dance ears.
Yes, I don't know.
What happened?
So I don't know if you guys have seen this. The San Francisco Giants already came out. You know how everyone has promotions,
Right.
When the Dodgers go into Candlestick or Petco, what the fuck's their park called?
AT&T Park. I used to be.
Yeah.
I don't know what it
They're
is now.
giving away Mickey Mouse ears for their giveaway. Trying to say, I don't know, the championship was a Mickey Mouse championship.
Oh, that's interesting.
I mean,
That's
listen,
pretty
guys.
funny, though.
Actually hilarious.
It is funny, but
little petty.
if you're the fucking Giants, you need to shut the fuck up.
Well, Giants have
they've
more.
won.
Yeah, lately. Like within the last 20 years.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. But
Yeah, I just, you know, yeah, that's a great firing, Rick. I mean,
I
you know how we feel about all these stupid
pretty
giveaways, about Mexican night, Downey night, fucking.
I don't think the Dodgers should ever give anything away. But
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah,
They shouldn't.
It's stupid.
But they
My
do.
LeBron bobblehead is sitting nice.
That shit was the stupidest fucking thing.
Caleb Williams bobblehead.
Another
my
stupid
God.
ass fucking thing.
Yeah,
Those bobbleheads are stupid.
was his.
Bro, you need like
were-
8
were his-
bobbleheads total ever for the Dodgers. That's it. Literally. Like
go.
Roy Campanella, Sandy
Duke
Koufax,
Snyder,
Hershiser, Duke Snyder,
Fernando.
Vince Scully,
Vince Scully.
Tommy Lasorda, and fucking Clayton Kershaw. The rest, wrap it up.
Boom.
That's it. That's it. No fucking.
Come on, man.
Come on.
That's facts. What do you want a bobblehead of Chris Taylor for? And like 3 different ones. The guy's he sucks. Bro, Chris Taylor's never been good. Alex Cora, if Alex Cora, Alex Cora, I'm done because you're like, no.
just started yelling.
No. Fucking, I'm waiting for the Caesar Stroud bobblehead.
Chris Taylor taking fucking strays. He's like, bro, I didn't ask for a bobblehead.
Started yelling at you.
I know. I didn't say shit.
I saw Jacob with his I like bobblehead fucking face.
There's so much venom in the back of fucking Rafa's
have you ever
ears
been to
for
those people's
Dodger
houses?
fans.
Have you ever been to those people's houses where they got all the fucking bobbleheads? All like, oh, look, this is a fucking
Matt Kemp bobblehead.
not even. This is like a Andre Ethier second bobblehead. This is like stupid ass shit like that. Like, dude, who
Like
are these turds?
Caesar Estudi?
Exactly, a Caesar Stroud fucking bobblehead. Show me an Alfredo Griffin bobblehead. Pedro Guerrero. If those guys were playing right now, they would have bobbleheads too. It's stupid.
Pedro would have 2 kilos of coke underneath his fucking arms. Like, yeah, baby.
Dodgers should never give away shit.
I agree.
People go, and there's no point in giving anything.
4.7 a year. You know what the next closest is?
Like 3.
4 million.
The Yankees?
I'm not sure. But I saw it the other day. 4.7 million a year.
That's a lot of Mexicans. That's a lot of Mexicans.
Going to be a lot of Japanese Mexicans this year.
Yeah, there'll be a lot.
So
There'll be a lot. I like it.
let me see that lighter real quick.
Shocker.
Oh, my firing though.
Let's hear it.
Adam Schefter for trying to ruin Jason Kelce's retirement, because obviously he was going to retire, and I think he's going to play another year just so that he can announce his own retirement.
Why the fuck would he do that?
That's stupid.
Bro, listen, the guy could barely fucking move.
Literally.
And Eddie texted us, and he's like, Jason Kelce. It was like midway through the third quarter.
Yeah.
Jason Kelce's retiring right now.
Oh, dude, he's like, he was writing his fucking speech on the fucking
He
bench.
looked
He's like,
checked out.
Dude.
he's like,
look checked
to
out.
those who it may concern.
And then he was crying, like afterward, not crying, but he was like bitching how the tush push takes so much out of him and like blah blah. Like, dude, you're offsides half the fucking time you run that play.
Yeah.
It's a false start the other half.
Yes.
Like, get out of here.
The fuck
Fucking,
outta
you
here,
got
man.
exposed.
I'm sorry.
And
I know what being at
can't.
the bottom of that pile feels like.
giggity,
Giggity.
giggity.
CJ.
Yeah, he's laughing as he says
I
it. He's laughing as he says it, slobbering at the mouth. I love the way the pile. Fucking guy.
I love to be at the bottom of the pile, especially in Aspen. Yes. Fucking CJ.
What do you got, Jacob?
I want to fire. This one hurts, you know. I was a believer in the Cowboys this year. I was convinced this was their year,
Boom, not
and
anymore.
I fell for the trap. So I'm gonna fire myself for believing.
Yes.
Zach fired your ass in the group chat too. He was like, "Way to go, Jacob!"
I was so good. I had to go to the Super Bowl this year. I was like, you know what? They've been bad, but this is their year. They're gonna do it this year, and they lost to a first-year starter in the playoffs, the youngest team in the NFL history in the playoffs.
And you know it was bad if
And
Zach
they
called you
got
out,
blew out.
because Zach's usually pretty respectable with Jacob in the group chat.
Yeah, but
Like with Eddie as well. Like he'll fire at myself, Michael Brown, Richard. But with Jacob, when he said that shit, I was like, oh, man.
He's real mad.
He's real upset. Way to go, Jacob. Good fucking call.
Yeah. Fucking spitting fucking venom. Venom, I tell you.
He probably typed it and deleted it 10 times before
Yes,
he sent it.
yes.
He's like, should I tell him? Fuck it, I'm going to
Fuck
tell
it,
him.
I'm
the most
mad.
respectful way I can do this.
Yeah, exactly.
Good job, Jacob.
And he snuck it in between a big group of texts. So it kind of slid in there.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I saw it. I saw it.
I watched the show.
I love it. I love it. So my firing actually has to do down that same avenue with Cowboy fans. Respect to Mike Silva,
Yeah,
who
I'm
was
sorry,
a,
Mike.
yeah,
My fault.
is a Cowboy fan. But my firing's a little bit different. So I'm gonna fire all the Cowboy fans who are hating on the rehire, not a rehire, just the keeping of his job of Mike McCarthy. I think Mike McCarthy did an excellent job this year. New coordinator, Dan Quinn defense, you know, they had some injuries all year. Again, they look terrific. They look prime for a Super Bowl run. But what did I say last week, Eddie Money, when I was in North Carolina and I was on the live chat? I said,
True.
I picked, and look it up, on our Two Nobodies, we gave our predictions. I picked Green Bay only for this. Logic tells you what you see. The Cowboys are a really effing good football team. But logic would also tell you that every playoff game that Dak Prescott, not everyone, but important ones, Dak is gonna Dak. And
Dak is gonna dick.
Dak
Giggity.
the first half. And they came back, that pick six. I think the rehiring or the keeping of Mike McCarthy tells you one thing, that Dak Prescott will be traded this year 100%. You cannot.
For what?
Because I told you.
To the Broncos. I called it 3 weeks ago.
Okay, but
2
who's
weeks
your
ago.
quarterback?
It doesn't matter.
You can't
it has to be
draft a quarterback.
No, the definition of insanity
Is this comment?
is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different
That's
fucking
Jerry
results.
Jones every year of like last 20 years. So the problem is Jerry Jones. That's been the problem since day one.
Well, I think Dak is done.
I think Dak can win.
He has one, but he's gonna Dak.
Whoa. They haven't even got to a fucking conference championship game.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
No, he didn't.
You're right. That was round 2. My bad.
the
My
divisional
bad.
round.
Divisional round.
You're right.
Tap that ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No, Dak is gonna Dak. I said it, and he
I
did.
think they.
This was his best.
You cannot keep him again, Rafa.
Oh, I agree with you. I think Dak needs to get paid. He deserves to get paid. Just you can't. If you're the Cowboys, you can't keep paying him.
Ooh,
Like you can't pay him again.
I just had a horrible thought go through my head right now.
That he's being a Raider fucking quarterback.
Yes,
That's not a horrible thought.
Oh my
you always
God.
think everyone could be a Raider quarterback.
Literally.
He's oh my God, shit. Oh.
Okay, but here's his issue. Dak can't win, but yes, Raiders got Dak Prescott. We're good now.
no, I would never say that.
Yes, you would.
I've never said Raiders are good in fucking 32
you'd
years.
be happy if they got him.
No, I would not. I want a rookie. I would not. Have I supported? When have I ever been a Dak supporter?
I'm just saying. I'm not saying you are. I'm saying if
Dak's a good fucking
if the Raiders
quarterback,
got
guys.
him, you'd be like,
know
that's
what?
an upgrade from what we have.
Well, I mean,
yeah,
are you we had a fucking
standards low.
backup quarterback
Okay,
for
so
Purdue
Dude, those standards are
University.
real. Ryan Tannehill is better than what you had.
Yes.
100%.
So I mean,
you'd
there's
be-
a
you'd
lot
be
of
happy.
dudes.
No, I want a rookie. I want a rookie.
Well, you're not getting a rookie. We're at 15, so
Boom.
You got to fucking trade it. I want a top.
We'll
three-
get to that. We'll get to that ridiculousness later
All
on.
right. Well,
We'll get to
guys,
that ridiculousness later on.
Any more firings in there? Any money? That's it, guys. That is, you are fired. Mike, you want to fire anyone? Any of your employees? You're good.
You sure?
Everybody.
I just want to real quick.
Your employees.
Chicago Bulls fans for booing Jerry Krause's wife. You guys are assholes.
That was terrible.
That was so evil.
I don't know this. What happened?
So
was
Jerry
bad.
Krause's wife came. Obviously, he's passed away.
well, it was the ring night for
Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor for the Bulls.
for that Bulls, not like the whole run.
The whole- yeah.
for the team.
So,
So
Jerry Krause was not in the Ring of Honor yet?
No.
No,
Oh, wow. What the fuck?
but his wife was there,
Okay.
and when they said his name, everybody booed her, and she's crying. I mean, this woman is old, raising the
Why would they boo her?
exactly. It
Well,
was
they
just
didn't boo
Why,
her.
why-
They
why-
booed Jerry
why would
Krause.
they even boo Jerry Krause?
Because
they thought
they
that-
say it's his fault for getting rid of the whole.
the dude.
team.
The
They
tandem.
won fucking 6 fucking championships because of Jerry fucking Krause.
I agree.
I
but
agree.
That's
That's what we're firing them for. Booing his
wow.
wife. And Eddie, the video is so sad. This woman is crying in front of the crowd. Like I didn't
How
do
did
it.
I must have been trying to dislocate my Achilles when this happened.
It happened last night. No, you were trying to fucking move around without fucking falling over.
I'm watching the grandkids. I've been watching a lot of Miss, what's her name? You have to know her name. You have a grandchild. Hello.
Nobody knows.
Miss Rachel.
Miss Rachel. I've been watching a lot of Miss Rachel in the last week. So yeah, you don't know either, guy. You don't have a kid yet. But anyways, that's crazy. Great.
Rick Flores said Jacob was a Cowboy believer, and that the hat he wore last week made him believe as well.
I'm wearing it tonight. Actually,
And he's wearing it, Rick. He's wearing that shit right now. I didn't even notice that last week because I asked him right now. I said, "Oh fuck, where'd you get that?"
I hear
hat?"
somebody. It's Rick. He's pulling up.
Yeah, Rick's pulling
it
up.
was $20, Rick. Relax, man.
Dude, but you know what? I'm not gonna say that out loud. Never mind.
Rick's gonna go to Catalina with the fucking sniper rifle and just start killing buffalo, just to make himself feel better. Just fucking killing buffalo like
I was
fucking.
gonna speak about Jacob's hat selection, but not tonight. Not tonight.
So that is your fire, guys. Brought to you by the Trading Post. Thank you, Trading Post. Amazing people. Great retro candy. Amazing spirits. A great freaking wine. Thank you, guys. Let's go into our blue chip recap, man.
Was terrible. 2-3 last week. Browns were a fucking disappointment.
Atrocious.
What? Dude, how bad was that? How bad was that? That was terrible.
Can I say this?
Yeah, here
How
we go.
good was CJ Stroud, man?
He had a great first half. He had an amazing
And
first
Joe
half.
Flacco, I mean, the run was over. He
He had a great first half.
No, you know what he did? He made it so that the Ravens could have an easy win.
Yeah,
was
he
also
took it
that
for the Ravens.
Oh, bullshit. We'll talk about that later. Dude, CJ Stroud is the man.
Yeah, he's the man. He looked phenomenal for the first half. He looked great.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't need it in the second half. But, dude, the game was, what was it, 17-14 at halftime, right? Or 24-14?
Yes.
Yeah.
24-14, the defense makes a stop. They're driving, and Flacco throws that atrocious pick.
Yes.
When you're watching that game and it's pass, bro, on 1st and 10 right there, I'm running the ball. I'm literally yelling, fucking run. I'm watching the shit on my phone. I'm like, you need to run the ball here. He just throws his errant pass and it becomes a pick six. The next one, it was just like, fuck it. At this point, 4th and 2.
It's over, fuck it.
At this point, it's, 31-14, 4th and 2, fuck it. But
Maybe we could string CJ Stroud and Dak Prescott together like a weed plan. The CJ.
don't do that to CJ. He's a rookie
Yeah,
year.
poor
and
CJ. What are you talking
I mean, he had a good first half. Dak had a good second half. Right? You have a winning
Dak's second
quarterback.
half was on a garbage.
So you're saying like
defense.
put them to like what are you saying like?
String
I know
them
what
together.
he means. Like CJ had a good first half. Dak had
Dak
a
had a
good
good
second
second
half.
half.
CJ wasn't
Together.
needed for the second half,
Yeah.
though. Is the
Yeah, I
difference.
mean,
But,
yeah, that's true.
next game, Packers, Cowboys over. That was a lock. Thanks to Green Bay, almost covered it by themselves.
Wow.
They covered the first half over by themselves, right?
Was
Yeah.
it 28?
It was
Maybe.
27-7.
Yeah.
They covered the first half basically by themselves.
Man.
And then
Well, hold on. Let's not just.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that for a little bit.
That
man.
game?
Yeah. I mean, I almost felt sorry for Cowboy fans. I mean,
sorry.
only because,
Sorry.
I mean, the whole country celebrated like it was 4th of July. When
Because
the
they're the most delusional fucking fan base.
Fucking
They're
asswipes.
stupid.
Hey, he's right here, man.
Sorry.
Sorry, Mike. Sorry, Mike. The majority of the fans are fucking delusional. Bro, you're going to tell me that most of these... You're going to tell me that 90% of these Cowboy fans aren't fucking delusional? Every year it's their year.
We have
Every year-
585,000 examples.
Well,
Damn right.
Let's be a little, fanatic fan. Most fans are delusional.
Bro, listen.
This is a
The
different
Cowboys
level.
are,
This-
yes, I
Cowboys
agree.
are to
It's a
the
different-
extreme.
It's a different story.
There's 3 levels of fans that are just stupid. It's the Cowboys number 1, the Dodgers number 2, and
here
the
we go.
Lakers number 3. Right there. It's right there.
Dude.
It's right there.
I'm gonna drop this motherfucker off on Figueroa and 11.
Right there.
there.
It's right there. It's bam, bam, bam. And then it's in 4th, but a little bit further
Don't
away
say it. Don't-
is the Raider fans.
Yes, sir.
It's
Yes,
100%.
100%.
It's 100%.
How can we be delusional?
No. Not delusional. Just
Stupid.
it's stupid.
Stupid.
Just
Okay,
stupid.
I'll take stupid.
There's a lot of fans that still think that Rich Gann is a quarterback. That's not your fault. They were just in prison from that time
Yeah,
to
and
this
Fulker-
time. That's all it
The
is.
fucking quarterback for
That's
the
it.
Raiders.
That's it. They were just in prison from Rich Gannon, and they missed all the years in between. That's all. That's the difference.
Okay, I was
Dude,
trying to fight
49ers
this argument while watching the Cowboy game too.
Yeah.
They try to group the Cowboys and Raiders together.
Dude,
It's
49ers
It's not the same.
49ers
I know, but
have
they also threw
taken
in the
that
Niners
fucking
there.
title.
What title?
What title?
The
I'm showing them.
the gangster title.
Bro, half our fan base is gay, Eddie.
Yeah, most of their
Half of our fan base is gay. Do you see our
There's a lot of
cheerleaders?
there's a lot of gay ass gangsters.
There is a lot of gay cholos.
Oh,
On
fucking
Instagram- Now that
gosh.
Instagram's out, there's a lot of gay cholos.
Oh, 50
Let's
Face
be,
A
let's
lot
be
of
real.
gay cholos, man.
Let's be real. But no,
Zach
dude,
said
Cowboy.
and LeBron fans throw it in there.
Oh God! See,
here we
what
go.
Zach doesn't understand is I don't like LeBron, the person that he
person,
is.
yeah.
His ability to play basketball is greater than everyone else's. That's all.
Always comes back to
It always
shit.
goes
That's
back
it.
No way.
It's that
No,
shit.
we're
That's
not
all it
talking
is.
basketball.
We're talking Packers Cowboys.
Yeah, we're talking about, and we end up with
we
LeBron.
ended with
By the way,
LeBron.
who's a Cowboy fan and trolled the Eagles on Monday night after that game.
How the fuck you from Ohio? You a Cowboy fan?
Nobody knows.
No,
Nobody knows.
He's also a Cleveland Browns fan, so who
Yeah.
also?
yeah, he's all over the fucking
By the
map.
way, when before the game,
Which game?
the Cowboy game,
Uh-huh.
they are like walking around. They're doing interviews, and they're like, "Go Cowboys!" And they're like, "Oh, you're probably a Lakers fan too, huh?" And they're like, "Yeah."
Yeah, that's how it goes.
There's a meme that God, what was it? Like Jesus, who's lost? The Cowboys, what's the basketball team, Lakers, or someone having a bad year, and they're like, all the Yankee fans are probably sad right now. Basically, if you're a bandwagoner, it's Cowboys,
Lakers,
Yankees,
Dodgers.
Yankees.
or Dodgers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the Trojans. But no, dude, the Cowboys, I don't feel bad for the fans. Like you said, you feel bad for them. I don't feel bad for the fans because they always expect, oh, we're going to do this. We're going to do that.
You expected it this year.
I didn't expect them to win the whole fucking thing. I should expected them to win this week. Yes.
Did you?
But did it shock me? No.
Did you not say they had the second best roster in the NFL?
I think they have the best roster in the NFL.
Okay, then.
But still, they've had the best roster in the NFL plenty of times. Let's not forget the teams that had Tony Romo and those guys. They would have 10, 11, 12 Pro Bowlers. Like this year, they had 9 All-Pros. If we look at their 9 All-Pros.
All-Pros, not Pro Bowl.
All-Pros. If you look at their 9 All-Pros, there's like 5 of them
that are Hall of Famers.
that are fucking irrelevant. Let's be real.
Hall of Famers.
Let's be real. The fucking kicker and the punter, Pro Bowlers. You're fucking irrelevant to the game. Like
in the NFC. Okay. Yeah,
actual skill position players, it was Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, and I think that's it.
No. There was 2. There was
And and Micah Parsons.
Michael Parsons.
Everybody else, Bland.
bullshit.
They had the
left
lineman.
tackle and
But in reality, I'm going to tell you right now, little irrelevant.
No offensive line love over here.
No offensive line love. But what I'm saying is little relevant. A little bit. Just a little bit. But anyways, so it's like, bro, that roster, it's all great, but there's something wrong with it. Whether it's the coach or it's okay.
It's not. It's fucking Dak fucking Dacked.
Dude, I understand that. He had a terrible first half. But some of those drives, check out this drive. They're on the 16-yard line. 3 plays, they don't gain a yard. They didn't gain 1 yard. Not a 1. You couldn't run the ball. You couldn't run a screen. You didn't gain a yard. So that the drives were stalling. Another drive, 6 plays, 29 yards. You got a punt, bro. You're moving the ball. What's happening? Yeah, the interception was terrible. Pinned back there. The first 2 plays were terrible play calls. So he had great play calls all year. I think he choked on it. Basically, just letting you know. Giggity.
Whoa, you didn't.
Whoa,
Visual.
he was way too good at that. He was way too good at it.
He did.
Do not fucking zoom in.
Zoom in on-
Make sure you clip
Do
all of
not
that.
fucking zoom
Why'd you
in on
give a
this.
visual?
I will make sure this.
Go ahead, Hakatomi
Visuals
Plaza.
are better. I like
I
it.
just think, yes, Dak was bad, but the defense also, the game plan was, it's so easy for everyone else. I mean, the Bills did it to them. Everyone does it to them. They just run the ball, and they can't
Because they can't stop the run.
And that's a problem.
I get a message from a Cowboy fan. Oh, Hankins is going to be back. Who the fuck is Hankins? Who is Hankins?
Used to be a Raider.
They ran all over you. So you know he's not good. They ran all over your ass.
The tape
Van Der
is so-
Esch, Van Der Esch, run stopper, he hurt. Come on, man.
Dude, there's always excuses for the Cowboys. It's like they're fucking Dodger fans. There's
Every
always
year.
an excuse. Oh, and only one team can win it. Oh, and it's the team that gets hot. And blah, blah, blah.
That's
There's always
baseball.
an excuse.
That's baseball.
There's always an excuse for somebody. You know what? The other thing is, too, which is an interesting stat, which shouldn't mean anything. You know how many teams have won a Super Bowl? Teams that play in a dome? All time?
No.
3. 3 teams that play in a dome have won the Super Bowl all time. 3.
God.
That's it.
Wait, okay, the Cowboys won.
No.
No.
They've won.
They don't have. They have a.
They have
an open
to
rule so
retract
God.
they used to,
so
when
God
they
can
won,
see the game.
When they won, they played. They had the
yes.
retractable
So wait,
stat.
hold on. Don't say who yet. I'll take some guesses here.
Ooh, yeah. Okay.
Vikings. No, because that's a new dome.
No. I want to say Saints.
That's one.
Saints won. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Colts.
That's 2.
Colts.
Shit.
And gee, what-
Rams.
Rams
No.
don't play. Rams 99 Rams. Yes, the Rams team from 2 years ago. That's
No.
not a dome.
So that's 3.
3 teams: the 99 Rams, the Saints, and the Colts. That's it.
Wow.
Nobody else.
Look at that
So when you
nugget.
play in a dome, you soft as fuck when the playoffs roll around.
Jacob knows ball.
How about that?
Jacob knows ball.
How about that?
Giggity.
Someone send me that, by the way. Someone send me that. Dead ass. He's like, listen, check this out. I was like, oh,
Check
that makes
this
sense.
out, baby.
No wonder the Cowboys are such bitches.
Whoa. He's right here.
He's a fan. Mike's just a fan, and he
Oh.
told you he's just, he doesn't hurt him as much.
Oh,
We're not all. We don't all.
Mike
No,
doesn't have
Mike,
to go
they're
get
not
a
all
gun.
like that.
Yeah, no, we're not.
Just most of them.
You're saying that now, and then Mike at our break is going to bring a gun and shoot us all.
Dude, I know.
Game biting my nails too, man.
Well,
Our
great.
comments were correct as well. Rick said Saints, and then Zach said Colts Rams.
There
Look
you
at
go.
Zach.
Look at Zach
He also
Garayas.
said welcome back, Eddie.
Thank you, Zach. Did Zach fire me last week too?
No, Zach wasn't on. He was celebrating Jay's
That was,
birthday
for
for the third week.
Yeah, third week in a row.
Rich
Yes.
fired you.
Rich fired you.
Yes. So did
Brian Hernandez,
Brian,
Cowboy fan.
yes.
Shocker.
Brian's a Cowboy fan too.
Die-hard Cowboy fan. He wears fucking the star in the middle of his ass.
Yes.
Dak, aim it here.
On his nipples.
Right.
Two fucking nipple
Right.
covers.
He's got it all.
Oh, you gotta love it, man. So those. That's just anyway. Okay, so we covered that game.
We covered that game.
Yes,
yeah.
for 20
So
minutes.
Najee Harris over 60 yards was terrible. What a
He
turd.
ended up with 52, so it was a little close.
Well, we didn't get
close doesn't
60.
count.
I want to see that dude.
Almost don't count, man. Exactly.
What's that called when you do the karaoke? Cross you cross your feet. You know, during practice.
Yeah.
I don't know, but Najee Harris needs to do that fucking.
Called a karaoke.
He needs agility.
His hips lie.
He can't.
His legs cannot.
His hips
He
lie.
can't move east to west. He's literally like,
Yes.
bro, the holes outside, like, no.
Yeah.
They close in a hurry.
You could put a fucking steel wall in the fucking A and B gaps, and he's like, that looks like an open spot to me, and he'll fucking try to run
Dude,
through
he's
it.
so bad
He
there.
cannot go east to west.
And then the Rams +3. Rams should have won that game, I thought. After that, they had a terrible first quarter.
Yeah.
After that, they owned the rest of the game, I thought.
Puka, amazing.
Oh, so good.
God, that kid's fucking great.
So good. And then the Eagles -2. What a shit show. Disgusting. The Eagles. If you're an Eagles fan, you should be disgusted as well because you're almost as
are.
bad. You're the second worst fan base in the NFL. You're such fucking homers as
it
well.
might be number one.
The Cowboys are number one. They take the
Cowboys
cake.
are number one.
No, but here's the thing: Philly fans are way more.
No, they're
obnoxious.
ruthless. They're ruthless and all that. That's fine.
Did you see? It was in Tampa. Did you see the Philly fan throw the bucket
popcorn?
of popcorn?
That's so disrespectful.
Sirianni? Like, dude, that's just fucking ridiculous.
I think it's stupid.
you don't throw.
They're crazy.
Yeah, it's
Those are
ridiculous.
crazy fans.
It is. It's stupid. I
Yeah,
don't-
but
like
listen,
be a man.
we said it all year.
I'm gonna throw
that
popcorn
they
at this
were-
guy.
There were a point where they were 10-1, and we sat here, and all 6 of you who watched heard us say week in and week out that the Eagles are playing bad, but
They don't look right,
but they're winning.
but they're winning.
So it's like when you win bad games, when you don't play good and you win, you should be pretty good.
I mean, I believed it. I picked the fucking Philadelphia Eagles because I believed what I was saying. Dude, they don't look right, but they're going to get it right. They're going to get it right. They're going to get it right. And why I didn't believe my eyes and why I didn't pick fucking Tampa, because I guess Tampa looked pretty bad a couple of weeks before.
Yeah.
But, I mean, dude, it was
That secondary
it
is
was bad.
trash.
Oh,
They can't tackle.
They didn't tackle, man.
the play calling was really bad too, and then the coaching I think
The
was terrible.
tackling was
The tackling
atrocious.
was atrocious, yes. But when it's 16-9 and you kick the extra point, and now it's 16-10, and you get that offsides penalty, and you go for 2, so now you're taking a point off the board. It's just 1 point. Who gives a fuck, right? Well, it's not because you ran a tush push and you got 0, nothing.
No, and then
First time ever, right? Was that the first time I've seen it
I've seen
stopped?
it. That's the first time I've seen it.
Yeah,
First time I've seen it stopped.
And then-
which should have been a face mask, by the way.
Yeah, it should have been okay. But anyways, even later in the game, they
They-
kick a field goal,
Right.
And then there's an offside, so
And they go for it on
they
4th
go
and 5.
for it.
That was
And then so that's 4 points right there. You just lost.
Right. And the thing is, it's like it's 4th and 10, you kick a field goal, fine. And there's 13 minutes left in the game. So at that point, even if you kick the field goal, now you're down 12. You're still down technically 2 scores. So you took the 3 points off the board. You went for it on 4th and 5. They 0 blitz. Everyone is man. If you watch when they did the shot over the top of the 22,
Yeah.
there is not one guy open.
yeah.
Not one.
It's crazy. Man.
It was insane. So, and after that, like you're just giving little momentum, a little bit and a little bit and a little bit to Tampa.
Yeah.
Because Tampa tried to give them the game. Tampa in the first half, in the first quarter, dropped 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and
like they were dropping passes.
Yeah.
Even at half, you're down 1 score. Like,
Yeah,
you're
and-
you're in the game.
Way in the game.
And then
man.
Jalen takes a terrible safety.
Brutal
From the
safety. What the
13-yard
fuck
line,
were you
dude.
doing from the 13-yard line?
You take a safety.
Yeah, that was bad.
That's
All bad.
just bad
crazy, man.
all around.
Some crazy stuff. You know, last year we had a crazy argument. I was a Jalen guy last year. I thought he was one fumble in the Super Bowl away from being a superstar. From not fucking seeing Patrick Mahomes in every fucking commercial that's on Sunday. We were one fumble away from, having Jalen Hurts all-state fucking commercials, which I wish, because I cannot stand those commercials. But you just gave him a shit ton of money. He has arm talent, but man,
He was hurt all year.
That's fine,
He
but his
was.
decision making his decision making wasn't good.
It was not
Yeah.
the best.
No, it was terrible.
yeah.
Terrible.
Horrible.
Yes, so
Garbaggio.
but that was how we lost the Eagles -2.
Yeah, man. That was rough.
Skin tone pick though hit.
Skin tone pick.
Skin tone pick. Let's
Skin
go,
tone
baby.
pick. So we had our first ever skin tone pick. CJ is 5'11", 225 pure chocolate.
Yes.
225.
A darker chocolate.
Hey, I'm trying to help you out.
A chocolate from Oaxaca, Mexico.
And he picked Tampa Bay. We all laughed at his ass live on the set. And Ace from
Oh,
Ohio.
but me.
Oh, except you laughed, motherfucker. You just didn't say it. You were laughing.
clip.
You
It's in the
said
clip.
it. You
No,
said
it's
it.
in
You
the
still
clip.
laughed.
It's in the clip.
Eddie Money is such a flip flopper.
No.
I laughed because we were doing the parlay and we
Yeah.
said
No,
don't
Eddie
go
Money
against the
agreed.
blue
Eddie
chips.
Money agreed.
Yeah. No, Eddie Money agreed with you, but he laughed.
He's
That's what I'm
laughed.
saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen.
So, anyways, but
Jay, if you're out there, we do need a Photoshop of Eddie Money in the fucking Chef BRD doing fucking pancakes, flip-flopping. That has to be in our future.
for sure.
Just
So,
flipping jacks.
but anyways, that was the Eagles -2
Yeah.
fucking losing.
Crazy stuff, guys. So those are your recaps of our blue chips. Rough week. I mean, our odds are pretty good this week. How many games do we have?
Well, we were 2-3 last week. It isn't fucking terrible. It's not 0-5 either.
Yeah.
But so this week we'll start off with the first game, and I love it.
Hold on.
Let me get
We're gonna get Ace on the phone.
NFL divisional picks. This is our brought to you by CustomCars.com. Custom with the K, cars with the Z. If you guys are in the market for a used vehicle, hit them up, man. Great website, CustomCars.com. Great sponsor for us. Doing big things. Helped you with $1,000 last week. Helped us with the gear. But NFL segment. Here we go, man.
Let's do it. Are we gonna get Ace on the phone? So we got Ace picks coming on to.
He's live and direct right now.
What's up, Ace? How you doing, bud?
What up, man?
Hello, this is Ace's Picks here.
What's going on, buddy?
What's up, man?
Hey, listen. I just wanted to let you know that Zach was wondering if those brownies burned last week.
Oh, my God.
That hurt us, man. That hurt us. It's fucking Browns.
Yeah.
Take your pie to the face, Ace, and then let's move on.
He was eating his brownie tray and
Yes.
So, anyways, Ace. So the first game, Texans at the Ravens. Ravens -9.5. What do you think?
Yeah, so when I look at this game, Texans are on fire. You got to scratch your head. Was that more of the Browns missing 30% of their roster on IR and their defense doesn't travel at all? Or was that CJ Stroud and company? Or are they actually that legit? I'm still kind of on the fence on that one. Personally, I think I'm going to do a first half play. I think with Baltimore sitting their starters the last week and then as well as the wild card bye, I think they could come out a little bit rusty. So my thoughts on the game, I don't know if I'm going to take the full game side, but I really like the points with the Texans first half.
It's +6.5.
I like it.
Go ahead.
I like Ace. I don't know if that's the kiss of death, but I really like them. I like them for the game. I like them first half. Is my man from Notre Dame? Is he playing? Is he
Kyle
healthy?
Hamilton?
Kyle Hamilton. Is he starting this week? I know he was out getting healthy.
Dude, just so you know, Texas defense isn't as good as you guys think it is. Just so you guys
I don't
know.
think it's that
the Ravens
good. I think
are going
they
to put it
scheme
in
well.
their ass.
Whoa!
Ravens are going to put it in that ass
Jeez.
all night, all afternoon long tomorrow.
Is it in Aspen, the game?
I like the Ravens all the way. I think the Ravens are the best team in the league. Too much offense. Mark Andrews is coming back. Texas will come down to earth this week.
You think so?
All the way down to-
9.5 points.
All the way down to earth. all the way down to earth. All the way down.
Man, okay.
All the way down.
All right, well then ring your fucking bell, man.
I don't have it. Oh, I got it.
Yeah, you do.
Ravens minus 9.5. That's who I like. I think the Ravens are going to dominate the game. I'm sorry. I'm going to go against CJ Stroud yet again. Yet again. He should. The game against the Colts.
Dude,
I mean,
he's so accurate, Rafa.
he's very good. He's fucking amazing.
He's great. It's so depressing watching him.
He's amazing. People text me and be like, wow, this kid's super good. He's fucking awesome. Wonderful. They play the Ravens this week.
True that.
Move on.
Good point.
But that's my pick anyways. Next game, is that Saturday night? Packers-Niners?
Yes.
Wow.
Packers, Niners.
My God.
If that's not a giggity, I've never heard of any.
Oh, another first-year quarterback on Saturday facing the other number 1 seed, the 49ers. What do you think, Ace?
Yeah, I mean, you bring all this hype to the Baltimore Ravens. I think that game was a fluke on Christmas. I think the Niners roll here. They're the best team in the league. Kyle Shanahan with the extra week to prepare. Hopefully McCaffrey is healthy off of that calf injury. I think Jordan Love without that run game, I think we're going to see what he's really about. I think he could still have a good game, but I think the Niners put up 30 by themselves. So I'm going Niners here.
We're going to blue chip that with Ace. This is our we're going to take the Niners minus 1 million on Saturday night. Line's 10. I like the Niners. I like Jordan Love. I told you guys from the beginning I like them.
You've always
this
said
is
yes.
different. This is on the road at the Niners. Niners have won, 4 in a row against the Packers in the playoffs?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where it's at. Jimmy G, Kaepernick, Steve Young. It don't matter who the quarterback is, baby.
In Green Bay.
In Green Bay, in San Francisco, at Levi Stadium, Candlestick Park, Lambeau Field, the fucking...
Frozen Tundra. Doesn't matter.
Man. Richie Valens Park. It doesn't matter. Niners by double digits,
Shout
baby.
out to
So
Pacoima.
Niners minus 10. Ace agrees with me. CJ, that's your squad. You excited for Saturday night?
Oh, I'm nervous.
What are you nervous about?
It's playoffs.
What do you mean you're nervous?
It's playoffs,
You're
baby.
the number 1 team in the NFC.
It's playoffs. Anything can happen.
Listen,
baby.
Ace, it wouldn't be a show unless I gave some fucking Brock Purdy hate. I want to see
No, shocker.
Brock Purdy with 2 minutes left, down by 2, drive this fucking team and win a fucking game. Until then,
He did that against the Browns and the kicker missed.
And the kick, Moody missed
no,
the
he
fucking kick.
also threw fucking 3 fucking
But
picks.
I
People
understand that.
They always fucking fight me on that.
I understand
They
that.
drive that. They would
But
never.
he overcame
He
it.
did it.
Okay, first of all, they drove it is so.
He had
There was a
couple
horrible
penalties.
penalty. There was a
Okay,
horrible
I
PI.
That was
Horrible
two
PI.
The two PIs.
Yeah.
So
He
Eddie
did
hates
shit to
Brock
get down
Purdy.
there.
Dude, come on. When people
Well,
try to
I
argue.
don't want to see a drive of Purdy at the end of the game. Not at all. I want to see Purdy with 3 touchdowns in the first half
And lead.
And I want the game. I want it to be 42-10 to start the fourth quarter. That's what I want to see.
Yes, baby.
Well,
I don't want to see anything.
Money over everything, right?
there you
Damn
go.
right.
There you go. On to the Sunday games, Ace. We got our first game on Sunday. The Buccaneers versus the Lions in Detroit. Rock City, baby. Detroit's on fire. Who do you got, Ace?
Yeah, this game I don't have a super strong play. I think that I was initially looking to fade the Bucs after playing that Eagles team that played equivalent to a 3-team. They're just that was a bye right there. You were right on last week, and I was wrong. So shout out to you on that.
No, that was Eddie. CJ was right. That was a skin tone.
Jeez.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was
Pick,
the brother.
Oh, you said it.
Yes.
He's learning.
So
So good job, CJ, on your skin tone pick.
fuck him. Fuck CJ.
So, Ace, I got to ask you, you are a Browns fan, correct? You are in
That is
Columbus,
correct.
Ohio, as we speak. Am I lying or am I telling the truth here? How does it feel
That is
to have Baker Mayfield look the way he looks? I mean, were you a big fan of Baker when he was in Cleveland?
No, I wasn't.
And did that hurt you? Did it hurt your feelings at all? To see
That he won a game.
I mean, he looked incredible. He looked incredible.
I don't know about
He
incredible.
played
He
a bad
looked.
secondary.
He played a
let's
terrible
relax.
secondary. He made some
Dude,
great.
he
He made
gets
some
the
good
ball
throws
downfield.
He
man.
barely beat the Panthers 9-0. Like, what are we talking
in a
about?
must-win game.
Yeah, I don't take Baker Mayfield now. I still don't. I mean, for what they got him for, practically nothing. That's a great move for their program or for their organization.
Agree.
But I don't think that like I said, that last whoever got the Eagles in all of the playoffs, the Packers would have rolled them. Any team that match up with that Eagles organization right now and how
Roscoe probably
unorganized
might have
it is, and yeah, I think every team would have. So that's why I was looking to fade the Buccaneers this week, with the line getting up to 6.5. It might even go to 7. I don't know if I can pull the trigger on the Lions here.
What do you think about the total?
50.
I would go under most likely. I think the Lions are the type of organization, they don't care how they win, they just want to advance. They pride themselves on toughness. I could see David Montgomery having a lot of carries this game, kind of melt the clock down, kind of similar to the second half versus the Rams. And I'm not sold on Baker Mayfield. So, yeah, I would lean under for sure. I don't know if I'll end up getting to the window with that. I think this is just going to be Bowles on the defensive side. He's going to have a good scheme. I don't think Jared Goff's going to. The only thing that Tampa Bay is susceptible in is their secondary, and I don't know if Jared Goff's going to take advantage of that. So I would go under.
I have a hot take. I don't think Bowles is preparing for the weather that's going to be in Detroit. He's just looking.
Did you
back.
guys hear that?
He's just.
you
looking-
didn't hear it.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man!
Give her a break, man.
It went
No, hell no.
you're NFL.
Hell no.
because I would
there's
never
this-
get a break.
Of course not. There's this lady who interviewed Todd Bowles, and she starts talking about the weather.
in the main press conference.
Yeah, in the main press. And he's talking about the weather, and
No,
Bowles,
the woman is talking.
the
about,
woman is, and she's about the weather, and how you're gonna blah 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 and game
Are you
plan.
preparing your team?
Yeah,
for
you're
this
preparing
cold
your team.
weather?
And he goes, we just get off the bus and walk in the stadium.
He goes-
It is a dome, right?
He goes, we're playing inside, right?
Yeah.
That shit went viral
Real
as
quick.
F. It went on fire, man.
She
Yeah.
never reported again.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Did you work for ESPN?
No, everybody wishes. Damn, we wish. Everybody wishes, trust me, but I don't know where
I'm
she
just
worked.
saying, man. Bowles is overlooking that 20-second
Yeah,
when
that
they get off
walk.
the bus.
Yeah.
Yes, he better have his team prepared for the cold weather in Detroit.
I like. You know what? To be honest, I'll be honest with you. If the line gets to 7, or it stayed at 6.5, I'd buy the half point, and take the Bucks with 7. I would do that. I wouldn't blue chip it, but I'd do it.
You know who's been a steal? Sorry to cut you off, Face, but Brian
you're
Branch
good.
has just been fucking incredible
By
for
the way,
Detroit Lions.
higher ranked on PFF than DaRon Bland. So anyway, there's that. What were you gonna say, Ace?
Oh, I was just saying that would be a good opportunity. If you do like the Lions, I was thinking about throwing them in a teaser, 2-team, 6-point teaser.
I'd rather take Tampa with 12.5 than I don't know. There's just something about Detroit that
They're
like
happy to be
game,
there.
That game last week, what was it, 14-3 or whatever it was, and at the end of the first quarter, it's like 14-3.
Yeah.
You scored 10 points the rest of the way.
Yeah.
What were you doing? Which is why, and this is the problem that I have with Ben Johnson. At certain points, it's like at certain points that offense kind of, with all the talent that they have, they should be scoring 35 points a game, 32 points a game at some point.
That offense, first of all, you have one of the best offensive lines in the game. You have a top 5 receiver, St. Brown from Mater Dei. You have Laporta, who I think it might be the best receiver. I mean, the best tight end as far as besides Hawkinson, I think.
He's a second.
Yeah, I mean, Laporta's been unbelievable. And Jameson, I mean, that offense, you have 2 amazing running backs, 2 great running backs. That offense should be scoring 35 a game.
High 20s at least.
And this dude wants
29, 30.
and he wants $15 million to be a head coach. Come on, man.
But
Come on, man.
anyway, so that's for that game. And then the next game, is this Saturday afternoon? I mean, Sunday afternoon, right?
Yeah,
No, Sunday night.
3:30. No, it's Sunday night.
3:30 Eastern? I mean,
3:30
Pacific?
Cali.
Yeah.
Wow, so late.
Yeah, Sunday games are early.
No, this is a late game. It's the last one. I thought it'd kick at 1:30. So anyways, so Sunday night on the East Coast, the Chiefs at the Bills.
This is the big mama.
Oh, yeah. I saw the line at 3.5, but it's now 2.5. So what do you think, Ace?
Where you at, Ace?
Well, I have the Bills, as you guys know. Bills futures 40-1. They had a little bit of a scare last week. but we're riding the Bills. 3-6-9 Bills Mafia. Let's go. We're going Bills here.
Oh,
I think they finally get it done in the playoffs. I think it's huge that they're not in Arrowhead. The only thing that's a little bit scary is they had Bernard, the outside linebacker, get hurt last week.
There's a lot of injuries. There's a lot of injuries on that side of the ball for the Bills.
That's what I'm worried about. But Rasul Douglas is limited in practice. I think having him back will be huge. I'm a little worried about the outside linebacker situation, but at the end of the day, I think Bills get it done. I think Josh Allen's going to have a big game with his legs again. I know you guys don't do props out there, but I might end up getting to the window with Josh Allen rushing and maybe even Mahomes rushing. I think both these quarterbacks are going to play well. But at the end of the day, I think the Bills just being at home with that front seven, I think they'll get to Mahomes one too many times.
This is the first game that this is the first playoff game that Patrick hasn't played at home or on a neutral site in his career.
Shut the fuck up.
First,
You didn't know that?
yes.
No clue.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was that good.
The
fuck? You know how good you have to be to have one.
knew that stat.
I didn't know that stat. I
Yes,
swear to
you-
God. I swear to God. I didn't know that stat. Interesting, though, how amazing the man has been. For his
How
first-
he turns this into a positive for Patrick Mahomes.
how amazing that man has been.
the
By the way,
glazing is fucking unstoppable.
The
By
meat
the
riding
way-
is crazy, bro.
whoa,
The meat
whoa.
riding is crazy, though, bro.
Rafa needs to go work with Chris Collins.
I was gonna say.
Hey, guess
Patrick
who's
Little Mahomes.
Hey, guess who's running the game this weekend, baby? Tony Romo. He's gonna have Mahomes and Josh Allen
Double
fucking
glazing.
double glazing, baby.
Tony.
Listen, I think it's tough to go against the Chiefs in the playoffs, man. As much as I love to, in this spot, I'm gonna take the. I like the Chiefs getting 3 because if they lose a game, I think they lose a close game. Josh Allen, both playoff games against the Chiefs, has run for a fuck ton of yards, but I think it's in the back of their head.
Pacheco, I guess, didn't play the last time this season when they faced each other. Pacheco will be there. I really think that the Chiefs need to really rely and they need to try to run the rock.
This is the game where McDermott gets fired. This is the game that gets him fired.
He's not going to get fired.
He should get fired because
He's
he's
not
a
going
fucking
to.
underachieving coach if he doesn't win this
No,
game.
Not
listen,
going to.
he's brought
no
this
way.
team back ever since he gave the Al Qaeda speech. They've been unbelievable.
He did give the Al Qaeda speech, and they've been unbelievable.
They rallied around it.
They did rally around
You
it.
know
big
what kind
time.
of teamwork it takes to take down America and take over place? That's a crazy fucking speech. But Ace, I love your enthusiasm. Let me ask you this question, Ace. Did you take that prop in the middle of the season, or the
They were losing, obviously.
or did you take them at the beginning of the season at that? To
No,
win
that's
it
a
all?
middle of the season prop.
Oh no, yeah. Beginning of the season, they were 8-1.
I was gonna say
that.
like
Yeah.
6-1, 7-1. Yeah.
I bought them when they were 6-5, 40-1. I bought a little bit more at 20-1. I just kept sprinkling money, but I got them as high as 40-1. So I'm all in on the Bills. Luckily, they ended up winning that game against the Dolphins, which changed the entire odds. Their odds plummeted since they got that home field advantage. But yeah, I am a little nervous about this game. I did think about throwing Chiefs in the teaser to plus 8.5. I think this game comes down to the wire. I just think with it being in Buffalo this time around, I think they're going to pull it out.
If you think about this game and the two teams that are playing, probably they've received a lot of questionable calls, both teams. I don't know where the refs are we should check their underwear and what colors they're wearing because I don't know who's going to get the calls this week because they've both received a lot of incredible calls to get them where they are this week.
That sounds like a lot of hater hate.
No, it's true. No. That is a fucking fact. They've both received some the PI in the end zone. Go ahead, Eddie Money.
So Hockey Lee will be the
Off.
main ref.
Ed's
Chiefs
son.
are
Ed's
8.
son.
Oh yeah, the Chiefs are 8-2 when he refs and 2-0 in the playoffs, while the Bills are 1-3 when Hockey League
Oh,
their games.
Chiefs by a million.
The Bills have received 40 penalties and have cost them 247 yards.
Wow.
Come on, man.
Mahomes is also 9-2-1 against the spread as an underdog in his career, regular season and
9-1. I just find it hard to go against the Chiefs. I like the Chiefs in this spot. I'd buy the 0.5 point to 3. I just think it's a tough spot. I'd rather put it this way. I'd rather have the Chiefs on a teaser with 8.5 than have the Bills with 3.5.
Yes.
I agree with that.
That's just I don't see the Chiefs. I think they have their number. Last week I thought Miami was going to do a lot better than what they did. They were a fucking joke. So, but we will see. Obviously, I don't have any money on it yet, Ace. So I hope you win your future. I hope it's Ravens and nobody else. So,
Well, Ace,
Hey, here's a question for you. So you brought up the storyline with McDermott getting fired. What happens if Chiefs lose and Andy Reid retires and Travis Kelce goes somewhere where he can be alone with Taylor? And that's all she wrote for the Chiefs dynasty.
ooh.
that's ridiculous.
I like where your head's at. Ace.
Don't
I like it too.
guys.
Let's keep it going.
That sounds like, what are you, an Raider fucking? Listen, just honked.
Yes.
Just blow out
yeah.
of do something so we know
Fart,
that
yeah.
you've been kidnapped by a Raider fan.
Blink twice, really hard.
Yeah, we can't see you, but a little cuckoo if you've kidnapped by a Raider fan.
no,
he's been kidnapped by a Raider fan. This man. Come on.
I like where his head's at. He's thinking 2 steps ahead.
Oh my God.
I haven't heard the Andy Reid retiring thing. That I definitely
I
haven't.
don't know. There's some stuff floating out there.
Really?
I've been seeing that.
I mean, it's par for the course this year if you think about it. I mean, it coaching wise and the legends switching teams and shit like that. I mean,
Guys, I don't know.
Hey, it's a crazy time in the NFL. You got Pete Carroll gone. You got
is a crazy
Belichick
time.
going to the Falcons. You got Taylor Swift and Kelce.
Oh my gosh,
I don't know,
stop
they can-
bringing her up.
Stop
They
bringing
can
her up.
elope somewhere. They can elope somewhere. I'm just saying. Bills to win this game.
Luke!
Change the whole trajectory of the NFL.
is she going to Buffalo, New York? Can we get?
She'll be there, unfortunately. Which
We
is
have
why
one white guy who didn't show up who always brings her up, and we brought another white guy and he brings her up.
He brings up Taylor.
Is there an over under in Vegas to how many times they panned to her during the
Dude,
game? There has to be, right?
I
Oh my
cannot
God,
stand
did you
that
see
shit.
when they did the surfer swag and she was in the box?
They
doing
were
the-
doing it. All of them were doing it. All of them did. It looked pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. They look good.
Rafa, are you fucking serious?
She has rhythm, bro. I'm not gonna.
Rafa,
No.
she's white.
She's valid
She's
for
white.
it.
I understand.
She
She's one of
doesn't
the
have
few white
rhythm.
people who have rhythm.
No,
She valid for it. She valid for it.
Dude, she did, right?
She valid for it.
Even fucking Mahomes' wife looked good doing it. Fucking Kelsey's mom looked good.
Mama Kelce was even swinging them hits.
Yeah, Mama Kelsey looked good.
Mama Kelsey.
Mama Kelsey was getting the D. I mean, doing the thing. She was doing the thing.
We don't talk about people's mothers like
But
that.
all right, Ace. So let's recap Ace's picks real quick. So we got Ace likes the Texans first half plus 6.5, right, Ace?
Yes, sir.
Then Niners minus double digits on Saturday night. Bucks and Lions is a stay away for Ace. And then the Chiefs and the Bills. He likes the Bills minus 2.5. Ace, let's do a parlay. We're gonna do a 4-legger.
4-leg parlay.
So
man.
let's start with the skin tone,
Skin
brother,
tone
man.
pick.
So let's hear it.
You know who I'm rolling with?
Let's hear it.
My boy CJ Stroud. I like the Texans covering plus 9.5.
All right, so Texans plus 9.5. Eddie Money.
I think I'll have to take the Chiefs plus 2.5.
Wow, these
Jeez.
fucking
Wow.
guys. Ace, give me a pick.
What the fuck, man?
I know.
I'd say-
I'm going bang bang Niners gang. Lay it.
Bang, bang, Niner game. Eddie, you got one?
I'm sitting, taking a back seat.
You're going to sit out? Okay, then I'll give the last one. I'm going to say the over on the Ravens and the Texans. So over on Ravens, Texans plus 9.5, which I don't agree with. But Eddie Money is Chiefs plus 2.5 and the Niners minus 10.
If you're feeling frisky, I do love one thing. I do love Ace's first half plus 6.5 Texans. I do like that, Ace.
All right, so we can't
Thank
put
you.
that one in.
Hopefully
'cause-
it hits.
So that's a 4-teamer plus 1,200. Let me recap it real quick. Texans plus 9.5. Ravens over 43.5. Chiefs plus 2.5. Niner gang. Bang, bang, Niner gang minus 10.
Yes.
100 to win 1,200. Ace, thank you for coming on. Can we have you on next week for the championship games?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
What do you got, CJ?
Y'all gonna stop disrespecting me and not mentioning my skin tone picks.
Oh, God. Here we go.
CJ Skin Tone Picker 1-0 this year.
Thank you.
Yes, we'll make
1-0.
a whole
We're
fucking make
undefeated.
a whole clip for him, please.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Make it an alert.
Make it an
Ebony alert.
Ebony alert. Oh, Google that, by the way. Ace, you're not in California, but that's an actual fucking thing here now. So anyways, so thank you, Ace, for coming
What's
on,
an
bro.
actual thing? What's an actual thing? My bad.
An Ebony alert.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yes, 100%. Please look it up.
Please pray for us, Ace.
Please pray for people in California. Google Ebony Alert, California, and then you'll see what the fuck it is, and it's ridiculous. But anyways, have a good weekend, Ace. Good luck with the
Ace.
picks, and we'll chat next Friday.
All right,
All
man.
right, good
Thank you,
luck.
brother.
Well, good luck, guys. Yes, thank you.
You
Thank
too,
you.
bud.
Are we ready for a little breaking? Can I get
Eddie's gonna need about 5-minute
Can I
break.
get 4 minutes?
You can get the normal break, and we could sit somebody
My toes are actually pins and
frozen.
needles.
Yeah.
It is not because it's cold.
Well, Eddie's gonna take a break, and he's gonna. You got your thing, your
No, but
your
I'll,
cane.
I'll
Yeah,
call.
he's gonna. We got the Gipper. But we'll be back in a couple minutes, and then we're gonna talk some basketball. We're gonna finish. We got a lot of football still to cover,
Oh yeah.
coaching and everything. We'll be back.
Start on you guys. Music when we come back on. I love that.
All right, guys. So we are back live. Eddie made it back.
Look at that.
He's got a fucking cane,
I
crutches.
should just get a catheter and just piss right here. No breaks.
Bro, it's already bad. You can barely move.
Yeah.
Yet alone, and then you want to add that
My
to
toes are
I can imagine.
pins and needles right now.
I can imagine. And so,
Thank you to Ace, by the way. Ace is in Columbus, Ohio. You know he's freezing his ass off.
well, he's not. He's inside, motherfucker. We're outside freezing our ass off.
Oh, you can't do the show in Columbus, Ohio
Not
outside.
Not outside. But Ace,
No.
thank you for coming on for sure. always giving you valuable information.
Yes, Ace is a good guy. Go follow Ace.
Yeah, Ace's Picks on Instagram, right?
Ace's
Aces
picks.
Picks _ on Instagram.
So we'll tag him. Eddie Money's going to do a better job of tagging him this week and putting
Giggity. We'll let CJ tackle him. Him and the Niner gangbang gang.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So, guys, we're going to get into,
the next topic, man.
we got a lot of coaching.
Wow.
Talk.
What a coaching carousel. It's been like probably the craziest offseason I can remember in a long time. You have a lot of legends, the Jim Harbaugh thing, the Bill Belichick thing.
The Harbaugh thing is happening, obviously. There's so many, he's doing all sorts of interviews. Like at this point. Now, let me ask you something on the Harbaugh take. Are we going to see players move the way that Alabama players are moving right now if Harbaugh leaves?
Yes,
You think so?
absolutely,
I believe so as well.
absolutely.
I believe so.
Because who are you going to replace him with?
That guy who
The black dude, the crybaby.
Wow. Okay, CJ.
He's emotional. Guys like emotional quarterbacks, by the way.
Emotional.
Emotional head coaches.
that was theatrical. Like, he acted like the dude was dead. We miss
Guys,
him.
no. Listen,
hater.
Ohio State, Michigan. If you're gonna cry about a fucking game,
It wasn't that game.
It wasn't that
oh,
game.
it wasn't that game, huh?
No,
No, it
he
might
was
have been
crying
like-
because
what-
Harbaugh got
what-
suspended.
Might have been Rutgers or
It was
something.
some random ass team.
Yeah, it was a garbage game.
Yeah, that wasn't Ohio State, was it?
No, wow, no.
What was the game that he cried after?
He was crying after Harbaugh got suspended from being on the sideline.
I know, and then they won.
Yeah.
in like
It was the
crazy
first game he coached.
Yeah.
Who was it
I don't know.
against?
We don't remember who it was.
It could-
I get. It had to be Penn State.
no,
It was.
it had to be.
I watched it at a bar, and I was like,
and-
"Oh,
oh,
this
It
guy's
had to be
crying."
Penn State
I
because
like
it had
that.
to be a sort of a big game, even though Penn State overrated, trash the whole year, except for their defense. Defense was great.
boom.
Yeah, and you kept on saying it.
He's such a hater.
Come on,
I love Penn State. That quarterback, he's too young. I'm not saying he can't be good. I'm just saying he wasn't good, which is
Eddie, they were
a
still like
factual
fucking-
statement.
What were they against the spread, Eddie Money? Like 9-3?
Michigan didn't fucking pass the ball in the second half. They went fucking 1940 wing T. Fucking Canyon Country Cowboy fucking football. Give it to the fullback. I mean,
Penn State was good enough. They were good enough. So Harbaugh's now interviewing with the Falcons again for the second time. They've interviewed Belichick, I think, twice already.
he's interviewed with the Chargers. Harbaugh has. Can I say something real quick? And the Rooney Rule. You know, we have we have a representative here from the African American community. So I will ask you this. You know, to me, like the Raiders had to interview 2 black African American coaches, even though one of the candidates was Antonio Pierce. They needed 2 people outside. At this point, you know, I don't know. I think it's disrespectful. Like, listen, getting a interview is a good thing, right? But because of your skin tone or skin color, it's I think it's offensive.
I agree. I think it's terrible.
Like Leslie Frazier had an interview with the Las Vegas Raiders. He's been a head coach before.
Not a good one.
Yeah, not a good one. But I mean, did he really think he was going to get that job? Like, to me, I think it's offensive. I don't know what other way to put it. I'm curious to see, and I want you to be, you know, 100%. You never fake. But how do you feel about the Rooney Rule, CJ?
Can you explain a little bit?
So, the Rooney Rule came into effect. There was only 2 black coaches in the NFL,
Right.
and the commissioner came down and said, you must interview, I don't know if it's African American or
Minority.
Minority.
So it could be Ron
Before-
Rivera's kids. And
before you hire someone, you must interview 2 minorities. How do you feel about that?
I mean, we're seeing it everywhere. We're seeing it in business. We're seeing it in sports. It's like, it's no longer who is best for the job. It's DEI.
You know where I don't want to see it? In airline captains.
look at Eddie. My
Like,
God,
yes.
what? Eddie, wow.
I just, you know,
I like it.
I
it.
want the best pilot to fly me from JFK to Los Angeles.
Yeah, it
Not-
doesn't matter if he's
Yeah.
black,
Well, no, it
white,
doesn't matter.
Asian.
You know why? Because now They have to say Alhamdulillah. They have to be BLM. They have to be part of the Alphabet Mafia. Those are the people that we have to hire now, guys. Because it's 2024. We have to be accepting.
Why does he go Aspen gay fucking shit every time?
Because that's what the fuck they do.
But listen,
Just consumes him. It's like,
Yeah,
but
it's
listen,
just like a werewolf.
So the
asking
Rooney
you-
rule,
yeah.
the Rooney rule's been around for a while already.
15 years, maybe?
I don't remember exactly,
12?
but it's been around for a while. I think it's also, I agree with Eddie. I think it's terrible because when you look at a guy like, let's say, Leslie Frazier,
Yeah.
he's going to be the token black dude.
There has
That's
to
going
be
get
2 of them now.
So that's going to be your token black guy that's going to get fucking interviewed when you know damn well he's not going to get the job.
So my real answer is it's just bad for the sport. I mean, it's offensive for one because you're just letting, I don't really know how to put it into words. It's offensive. That's all I really could say about it. It's offensive. I think it's stupid. You hire the best person that's for the job. You don't hire people based on their skin color. It's just as simple as that.
Maybe 15 years ago when there was only 2 black head coaches, it did seem the balance was off.
It doesn't matter.
But it doesn't matter. If you
doesn't
can do
matter.
the job, it doesn't matter what your skin tone
If you're
what your skin
hiring
color is.
black coaches and you're starting to see coaching in the NFL decline,
And it sucks.
you stop hiring black coaches.
So listen,
that's what you're saying, 'cause that's what I'd say.
I'm not saying at
That's
the
just
time
me.
there was 2. I'm not, at the they did hire AP.
Well, okay, so they did hire AP today. At the end, from the start, that was their. I want to say that this is true. He was their second choice, I believe. I think their first choice was Harbaugh or Belichick. One of those 2 guys.
No.
Well,
Harbaugh, yes.
okay, whatever.
There would have
Harbaugh-
been a mass fucking exodus. They
Well,
would have blew up
fine.
Las Vegas. If you
Harbaugh-
would have brought the biggest, like you went from mini-me fucking McDaniels to fucking no.
Well, let's just say
Riots
Harbaugh-
on the streets.
Harbaugh, Belichick, AP, whatever the fuck it is. AP's already there. Why do you need to interview Leslie Frazier?
Yeah.
Brian Flores, all these guys. If you already know that AP's going to get the job, it's stupid.
Because he wasn't the number 1 choice.
Well, he wasn't the number 1 choice, fine. Because the only reason because you interviewed a white guy, now you need to interview 2 black dudes. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Which is stupid as fuck.
It is.
Really is.
It is.
Eddie's right. But anyway, so the Raiders hired AP
Clip
today.
that shit. And then replay it. Eddie's right.
Yeah, Eddie's
over
right.
and over
100%.
and over.
You can
and
clip
over
that whole
again.
thing.
Yes.
So the Raiders hired AP today. I don't think it's a good choice. I think he's going to be out in 2 years. Because NFL rosters turn over a lot. There's 53 guys. How many of those 53 guys are going to be there next year? Oh, this roster loves that coach. That roster fucking won 7 games. Or was it 8? Whatever it was.
8 games. Okay, go on. Go on to your point because I'm going to rebut this.
Well, you can rebut it. I understand. I don't care what my players like, okay, because you didn't do shit. So I need to bring in a coach that's qualified. To me, AP is not qualified.
But not to interrupt you, the team looked different from McDaniels to the next week. It was different.
yeah, because you fired a coach that was trash, so the player's like, okay, we're going to play for this guy.
He also made decisions. He also put in AOC. He also put guys in.
Yeah, he was trash. Straight trash. All the
Yeah.
way, top to bottom, trash. But AP, when I see, I don't think it's not, he would be a great coach 10 years ago. I think now, the way offenses go, he's not going to be that guy. You need to hire an amazing offensive coordinator to go along with him. That's what I think.
So you like your head coaches to be offensive guys?
I like my head coaches, yes, to have some sort of ability to be able to make a good decision on offense. This guy struggles to call timeouts.
The best coach in history was a defensive coach. Bill Parcells, defensive coach. I mean,
yeah, but this is a rookie coach.
I have an opinion.
It's a different thing. I think it's different.
go ahead, Hakatomi Plaza.
I think the problem is that you're in the AFC West, where now you might have Harbaugh, Andy Reid, and now I guess you have Sean Payton, and AP's the 4th best coach in that.
Well, I don't give a fuck if it's the 4th best coach or not. It's the 4th best roster in the division anyways. The thing is this. Next year in week 10,
the worst roster in the division and the worst coach in the division, so that doesn't
facts.
count.
Next year when week 10 when they're 3-6 and they're averaging 21 points a game on offense and their defense is giving up 22 points a game and you're 3-6, you're going to look at that coach and that coach because he's not enough. He's not experienced enough and he hasn't done shit as a coordinator or anything to deserve a job. All the guys, all those rookie coaches, D'Amico Ryans, he fucking was a coordinator for a great defense. He deserved it. Ben Johnson, he's going to deserve it. All those guys, all the Redskins guys, they've all done shit to deserve it. AP, what was he, a linebacker coach on the Raiders? Here you go. You're the 10th fucking coach. You could have put anyone on that sideline. They would have performed better.
I don't agree. And I'll tell you why.
I'm glad you don't agree.
And I don't agree. And listen, this is why AP was the right decision. Patrick Graham, the defensive coordinator this whole time for the last 2 years for the Raiders, black guy, okay? He's a teacher. He's not a leader of men. In the NFL, in any kind of job, Mike has a company that he runs. In front of 53 people, 53-man roster, 15 guys on your practice squad, you cannot go 6 months, 7 months, whatever. NFL is now 12 months a year. You cannot be a fraud of a person. You will get exposed. To be a leader of men, you have to be authentic. You have to be believable. You have to be respected and feared. AP was the right man because, number one, he's been where every guy has been. Out of Paramount High School, grew up in Compton, 5 miles right down to 105. Paramount High School. Wasn't a 5-star, wasn't a 3-star. Had to go to Mount Sac as a fucking junior college player. Got a last-ditch effort half scholarship to U of A, okay? Gets drafted by the Giants, works his way up, wins some Super Bowls with the Giants, okay? The man, if he's my coach, I said, this guy's done it all. You've seen the NFL on Monday Night Football when they give the Saginaw State, Murray State. There's a lot of dudes in the NFL that were not first, second, third, fifth. Antonio Pierce has been there. What did he do right when he got the job? He made all the walk-on or the practice squad guys, he put them on the sideline. They asked him about it. He's like, these guys are on our team. Other coaches didn't do that, by the way. He's been there. These guys respect him, okay? I said it in our thing. I think Jim Harbaugh was a no-brainer. If he wanted to come, you give him the job. I said that. I got hammered for it. I said I'd be good with either coach. AP, and I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're Bill Belichick. In the NFL, if you're a great coach and don't have a quarterback, guess what? This is a quarterback league first, okay? Quarterback first, coach second. If you don't have a quarterback and a coach, you ain't doing shit. AP's not going to do shit unless he gets a quarterback and an offensive coordinator. He could lead these men, but you better get a quarterback and an offensive coordinator.
I'm going to question his decision-making. That's my thing.
He's a rookie. He had some,
decision-making.
He had some questionable decision-making. Who hasn't? As a rookie getting thrown into that, you cannot crucify him for having the Vikings game was really bad. He did make mistakes. He better learn from them, but more than anything, he better get a fucking quarterback. Or else he's exactly what fucking Rafa says. He's toast. He's toast in 2 years. You got to have a quarterback in this fucking league to win. It is an offensive league, and you better get a quarterback. I like the hire. Shout out and congratulations to Antonio Pierce, right from down the fucking hood. He is a Raider. He does drive a 64 Impala, which shouldn't be.
That makes him a Raider.
No.
The guy never played for the Raiders. No. But because he's ghetto as fuck.
No.
He is a Raider.
No. Have you heard not Derek Carr? What's the brother?
David.
Have you heard the David Carr story?
Yes, I've heard it.
Yes, I mean he loved the Raiders, man. I'm just saying, and that shouldn't be a qualification for being a good coach, but the guys respect him. He's a leader of men.
I just don't think he's deserved it. That's the thing. I don't think he's deserved it. He hasn't put in the work, the time as other guys in the NFL for him to get a job. And the experience isn't going to be there at the end of the day. All those other guys, they're calling plays. They have ability to call plays. This guy has zero fucking ability to call a play. And I think that will be an issue. On the defense side, on the offense side, is going to be an issue. I promise you this year, the Raiders don't win 7 games.
Eric Mangini.
What about him?
Was a film boy. Never played football.
Damn right.
What's
Eric Mangini doing now?
Yeah.
Being a fucking weenie.
He has, you know what the most important thing when you fucking show it, does he have 2 rings with the Giants or 1?
Who?
AP.
He probably has 2.
He has 2.
Yeah.
That says everything.
John Sally has like 4 or 5.
No. He was a key integral part in that fucking defense. he knows what it takes to win. He knows what it takes to win. I'm not saying he's going to win. I'm not saying because we hired him, we're going to be good. I'm the most pessimistic Raider fan on the planet. I never think we're going to fucking win. But I do like the hire. I do. And I hope they do the right thing. I hope Champ Kelly gets the fucking job. And I hope you go get Jaden Daniels, Drake May, or, God, who else? Those two.
Need a miracle.
I want those two guys. And good luck to you, AP, man. Paramount High School. Paramount Pirates, man. Do your thing. So that's all I got to say about that.
All right, we'll see. We'll see when the Raiders are next year struggling on offense or struggling on defense.
Who do you think gets hired? Do you think gets hired as offensive coordinator?
For the Raiders?
Yeah.
You got, first of all, when you're...
It doesn't matter
you're
if your
not getting
quarterback sucks, I guess.
Eddie
Right.
Money had a good one in the car.
Who?
Who do you think, Eddie Money?
Cliff Kingsbury.
We're doing a show, Eddie Money. I don't know if
I know you guys
yeah.
were going on for a while, so I said you go. I said Cliff Kingsbury would be our OC.
I thought that was a great idea.
That's a great idea if
going to
your
the Bears.
quarterback can move.
If they get a quarterback, with,
He's in Chicago right now getting
going to the
interviewed.
Bears.
Interviewed as their OC.
Because of taking Caleb Williams.
Yeah,
first.
because I think it's a done deal. I think
That would be stupid.
It's going to happen.
We'll get to that when we get to our draft time.
All right.
So now the Falcons are interviewing Harbaugh. They've interviewed Belichick. Can you see Belichick coaching the fucking Falcons?
In a dome. It just looks. Is he going to cut off his
The
sweaters in a dome?
Falcons, though, dude.
Like, how do you cut off your hoodies in a dome?
The
It
Falcons.
turned into no sleeves.
No, he goes higher. He goes no sleeves.
Oh, that would be badass. Fuck yeah.
Or,
And you know
or
what?
right at the shoulder.
I like Belichick. For me, he's the GOAT. So I'd like
He
to,
is the GOAT.
And I hate that people say, oh,
That's
Tom
insane.
Brady.
You know when he
guys
sucks?
say that. That's insane you guys say that.
That we
Then
say
he's the
what?
GOAT.
No, because you guys always give Brady the credit all the time.
He needed
So,
a quarterback.
Is it Brady or is it Bill?
Why can't it be
You have to have
both?
both.
You guys never give Bill any credit.
Why can't it be
You have to-
both?
I just said it. You need both to win in this league. You have to have a quarterback and a coach. You have to have both. You can't have one or the other. Look at the Chargers. Fucking Justin Herbert's a fucking great fucking
So
quarterback.
then Mac Jones sucks. He's-
1,000%.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay,
Absolutely.
that's fine. That's all I
And
wanna
Bill
hear.
Belichick went to the playoffs with Mac Jones.
Thank you, because people always say it was Bill Belichick's fault. Whatever happened, after
That
Tom Brady.
division sucked
and
at the
you've
time.
said that.
when
When Mac Jones made it to the fucking playoffs.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay. No, because
and
someone
actually, it sucked for 20 years, actually.
stop saying that.
The Jets, Miami.
saying that.
They did.
You know, all right. The year that Tom Brady was hurt, that Matt Castle was 11-5 and he missed the playoffs. They were
Chatsworth
11-5.
Cheese.
They were 11-5 and they missed the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know who the coach was? Bill fucking Belichick with Matt Castle. You know who won the division? The Dolphins. You know the Jets went to the title game after that, beating the Patriots. So it didn't suck for 20 years. The Raiders sucked for 20 years. They sucked for 20 years. The Redskins have sucked for 20 years.
Cuts like a knife.
The
Every time he
Browns
says it.
have sucked for 20 years, with the exception of this year. Those teams have sucked for 20 years. That entire division didn't suck for 20 years. It wasn't what other divisions were, but if you have a team go 11-5 and miss the fucking playoffs, the division didn't suck. So it didn't suck for 20 years.
You are fucking, put him next to the fucking Chef BRD. Jeff,
Whoa, what are you
I
doing
don't
with your
think
hands there?
I'm not you guys
I'm
wanted
flipping flapjack.
you're trying to discredit Brady and Belichick because of the division.
No, I'm not. No, I just said I think they're both GOAT. They're both the best to ever fucking do it. I'm not
Jacob,
discrediting.
so you don't think Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all
He's
time?
always a
Okay.
Brady hater, by the
Obviously,
way.
he is. I can't argue it anymore. He
the
is.
first time he's ever said that.
But my point is that people are blaming Belichick for what's been going on the last 3-4 years.
Yeah, because he
I don't
hired a
think-
defensive coordinator to be his offensive
Okay,
coordinator.
That's fine, but people have discredited him completely, saying, "Oh, see, look, at Brady can do it without him," or Belichick's trash without Brady. This and
No,
that.
you have to discredit.
Some idiots say that.
You have to discredit him because the team's been terrible.
Okay, so
and
then-
he drafted these guys. But just because you have a couple of bad seasons doesn't take away the 6 fucking Super Bowls you won with a 6th-round
That's what
pick.
people are saying all over the country, and it's really pissing me off.
Well, that's
That's all
just
I'm
people.
saying.
Should have fired him.
You should have fired him. You should have.
should've.
You should have put that shit out there.
Serve Mike some of this amazing Camus special select from the Trading Post.
Wow, that was a great song. That was catchy.
They should hire me to do a jingle.
Yes.
Trading Post.
That was catchy. I like that.
Thank you.
So Belichick to the Falcons, I think would be crazy.
I do
The Chargers,
too.
I would seem a little bit more likely.
I'm not in love with that roster, man. I think it's overhyped because of the quarterback. He's a great quarterback. I get it. I want a good quarterback too, but I think the rest of the whole fucking roster is they're not in good shape. I don't believe. Do you have a list for a salary cap for crap or next year?
Salary crap,
Yeah.
we can call it anyways at this point.
You can call it that for sure.
And then, so those are the two jobs. Basically, it's Harbaugh, Belichick, right? Is that what it is?
Yes.
It's like one of those two guys are going. One of them is going each place, right? Is that what it is?
I think so. I don't see anyone else taking.
Are the
that
Chargers waiting to interview Ben Johnson?
No.
Really?
Not at all.
Wow. Well, I think you have to wait till after this week to actually interview a coordinator. I think that's the rule. After this week, coordinators can officially take some interviews. So they might be. I think it's a big mistake. I mean, we talked about it earlier.
I don't like Ben Johnson.
The Detroit Lions offensively are maybe they're not the 49ers,
They should be more
but
potent.
they're right there.
They should be more potent on
Yes.
offense with the weapons that they have,
Faux show.
I think. But
But I have the cap space for you. So number 1 is Washington. They have 84 million.
a lot
Number
of money.
2 is the Texans. They have 74 million.
Wow.
And then you have Titans, Patriots, Colts, Bengals, Lions, Bears, Bucks, Rams, Raiders.
What do the Chargers have?
Yeah, who's at the bottom? Who's the worst with the cap?
You have the Saints and
Always
the
the
Chargers.
Saints.
Saints always.
The Saints every year.
And who?
And the Chargers.
Chargers are minus 44
I'm
million.
telling you, man,
Saints are minus 82
To me,
million.
that would be
The thing is, when you have a quarterback that good, you can figure out the rest. But you already have your piece. So if you're the Chargers and you hire Belichick or Harbaugh, whatever it is, or whoever, Johnson or whatever, whoever that, you already have the quarterback.
Yes.
So you said it takes a quarterback and a coach. So
But
Harbaugh.
What is Bill Belichick's Achilles heel? No pun intended. Been his downfall through these years. He can't fucking draft offense.
He's in need of draft offense.
What are you talking about? They're not
not
going to
with the
have a
team.
running back. They're not going to have.
Running backs. He just had.
find one off
He
the
just.
street.
He had fucking Ezekiel Elliott looking
find
like
a
he
running
was
back
in
off the
second
street.
year in the Cowboys this year.
Okay.
And plus, he won't be the GM like he was.
Oh, he's not going somewhere where he can't be the GM. I promise
I
you that.
believe that to be false.
He will not be the GM as well in another place.
In Atlanta, he won't be.
100%.
Yeah, I find that to be false. I think a big input, obviously, but I don't think.
Not final decisions on
Dude,
players.
when Bill Belichick walks into a room, that's big dick energy. I can't see a GM like fucking saying, no, you're not getting him. He's gonna put on his fucking 7 fucking rings and say like, I didn't hear what you fucking said.
I'll just
you
pull up
Did
dumb
Bill
fucking
last
GM.
10 draft
Belichick
picks.
not draft Aaron Hernandez and
Murderer.
okay,
And he was a
Gronk murdered that
murderer.
field, man.
he was a pretty good fucking football player. And Gronk,
Come on, man.
he's a pretty good fucking football player, wasn't he? And Julian
I
Edelman.
can't believe you gave the fucking.
that whole defense for like the last 20 years.
No, he's
said
talking about
defense.
offense.
I'm talking about offense.
He's talking about offense.
You know who he did? You know who
Nikhil
he,
Harry.
Yeah, you know who he picked over
Myers.
Nikhil Harry? He didn't like AJ Brown's energy and Debo Samuel. You see that little clip? That
H. Brown is a bitch.
AJ Brown, AJ Brown and Debo Samuel
Both
interviewed together like stepbrothers. I guess they created a relationship, and Bill Belichick.
They interviewed together.
Yes, that's stupid.
Okay,
No,
Debo Samuel can be a fucking prick.
He's also one of the best fucking receivers.
but-
Okay,
No,
I don't know.
no,
about
but let me
that.
finish my story.
I don't know about
Let
that.
me finish my story. Bill Belichick didn't like their energy. They were not serious and they were having too much fun. And he drafted Nikhil fucking Harry over AJ Brown and Debo Samuel. You have to fucking take some fucking stripes for that shit.
Hey, everybody makes bad decisions.
Everybody makes bad decisions.
He
the Raiders
did it
just
over
drafted.
and over and over again on offense.
Hey, we've made bad decisions.
Rafa,
for
come
20
on,
years.
man.
Who's
Relax.
the Raiders just draft?
Jesus, guys, I have
Did they-
I have like 8 fucking knives in my back right now.
Hey, actually, Tyree Wilson, once he switched to interior. did a
Oh
little
no,
better.
that was another bad decision.
Well, when he
That's
switched to
full of bad.
interior, wasn't as bad. Though.
No, that's
Yeah.
because you can be slower in the
Yeah,
interior. But
exactly.
as a defensive end, have you seen the video of the kid where he's like a corner and he comes in? That's fucking that guy. That's
he shouldn't be a DN.
yeah. So, but anyways, that's your head coaching. Any predictions on it? You think Harbaugh goes to Atlanta?
No, I think Harbaugh stays in Michigan.
Wow.
I do because to me, San Diego's not the right job for what I just mentioned. They're in salary cap hell. A quarterback isn't enough. And I think Atlanta is a great job. I think that's the most attractive job is Atlanta. I think Washington, too. Now you say that Washington has $84 million hairs. Woo! Man, that's a lot.
People are saying
of
that
money.
it's attractive because you can draft your quarterback.
Yes.
You got a bunch of money to spend.
Yes.
And so on. But
And there's pieces there.
You have an offense
Where?
already.
a what?
All
Terry
right.
McLaurin.
Terry McLaurin's a top 5 receiver.
100%.
Jahad Dotson.
Oh my God.
You have a good
We
tight
just say
end.
the dumbest shit on this show, don't we? Luckily, we have our own shows, so we can all just blurt out shit that we.
Listen,
If you think
they
you don't
put
think
up
Terry McLaurin's top five receiver.
offensive
No, I don't think Terry
numbers.
McLaurin's a top 5 receiver. Not at all. Not at all. Not
See
even
the numbers
fuck.
he put up with who at quarterback?
I don't give a fuck. Not at all.
man.
Not one bit.
Spit your game,
Zero.
Betty Money. Spit your game, man.
So he's better than AJ Brown.
Yes.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck
yeah.
him.
Wow.
And fuck the Diaz brothers, too.
He's better than CeeDee Lamb,
Absolutely not.
Devontae Adams,
No.
Right
Justin
now,
Jefferson,
maybe.
Jamar
No.
Chase.
Maybe.
Okay, he
Maybe.
said 5.
Maybe.
Maybe Jamar Chase in your fucking mind.
Let him name
has-
5.
he has-
He named
DK
4.
Metcalf, Brandon Ayuk, Brandon
no,
Ayuk,
no.
Debo.
No.
DK, yes. Are you kidding me?
Are
not
you
better than
fucking
DK.
out of? You guys are out of your mind.
You think Terry McLaurin's better than
Yes, he is.
Oh, yeah, I'm saying he is.
Terry McLaurin's better than Debo.
Yes.
No.
Receiver wise, yes. Devo can.
Can do a bunch of other things.
Swiss Army knife,
Oh,
man.
he can do other
He
things.
was running back.
He played fucking running back
Yeah,
for a
he's not
whole
a
playoff
receiver.
season.
He's not a receiver, he's a running back.
Terry McLaurin's that game changer. Dude, Terry McLaurin.
Oh, come on.
Terry McLaurin is fucking trash. He's a garbage fantasy receiver. At the end of the day, you know when the game's 31-9, Terry McLaurin's going to get the ball.
Terry McLaurin sounds like a star on Murder,
That's
She
who's getting
Wrote.
the rock. Don't say that to people out loud, bro.
It's true.
That's true.
Are you guys nuts? Oh my God! When I said Jamar Chase, this man looked at me and said,
They were terrible this year. He was terrible this year.
"Jamar Chase."
Yes.
He's also had his favorite quarterback with him for the last how many years? Terry McLaurin hasn't had a real quarterback.
Pretty sure they played midget football together in
Oh
Ohio.
my God. Anyways, let's
let's
move
move
on.
on.
Fucking hey. Anyway, so Bill Belichick's odds to land the Falcons job -300. Any other team 500. Redskins 1,200. Chargers 1,600. Titans 2,500. Harbaugh's odds to land the Charger job -300. Non-NFL coach, so back at Michigan +175. Falcons 800. Redskins +1 million. So -300 though on both.
Yeah.
Pretty big.
Big. That's a big number.
Yeah.
To me, I know that he wants to come back to the NFL, but I, like CJ, I think you become legend in college. I think you get fields named after you. You control. It is harder work. I think kissing 18-year-old and 17-year-old asses is tough. Especially like you've seen these coaches after they win a national championship, they run into the office and call the top 5 guys that they want. They're like, I'm calling you. We just won a national championship. That's rough to do, man.
I also think it's more, for me, it's more of you can't talk to grown-ass men the way you talk to college kids. Grown-ass men are not going to take what just
Well,
shit.
you shouldn't have to in the first place.
But Harbaugh, the reason why Harbaugh can't stay in the NFL because he wears and tears on people.
Yes.
You cannot talk to grown-ass men making millions of dollars who have wives and children the way you talk to college kids who are still trying to get there. I think that's why Harbaugh stays.
I saw he has a bunch of I don't know if it's true or not, but he has a bunch of clauses that if he was to stay, they can't fine
Fire
him.
him,
There's
yeah.
all kinds of crazy shit.
They can't fire him if he does certain things.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
I think I'm not sure, man. What do you think? What do you think Harbaugh lands, Rafa?
I think he's in the NFL.
Where?
In the NFL. Chargers or Falcons, but I think he's in the NFL.
I really thought he was going to take the Raider job, to be honest.
When I saw him in that parade, I
Which
think he
parade?
liked the Michigan parade. I
didn't
felt
see
like he
that.
liked to win. So, and he liked the parade. So it definitely wasn't going to be the Raiders for him.
Wow.
Just a zinger. And
the ninth fucking knife in my back.
So the Falcons or the Chargers job is
This show fucking
definitely the
sucks.
job for him.
Yeah.
So-
Mike's all pissed off. Nakatomi's pissed off. I'm fucking getting rid of the Rooney rule over here.
yeah, we've changed the league.
Man.
We've changed the league all in one night.
Yes.
Fuck it.
Unbelievable.
That's what I think. Let's get into. I want to get into some draft talk if we can before we get into UFC.
Let's do it, man.
So, number one pick is the Bears. I have a major issue with this number one pick, man.
It's happening, brother.
I see that everyone's saying it.
I don't like it. I'm just saying it's happening.
So it's happening. So if you're the Bears and you're going to draft Caleb Williams, I 100% disagree with this. 100%, not even close. Where do you trade Justin Fields?
The Raiders.
Is he worth the number one pick? If he were, is he
would.
worth?
God.
He's not worth a first round pick.
Justin
I think the word on the street is it's a 2 and a 3. I think
That's what I've heard.
yeah, but
I think he's worth the number 15 pick.
man.
He drops his headphones.
Yeah.
You don't think you think he's a bad quarterback?
Okay, no, like it's not bad, but the 15th pick, Rafa, Justin
mean-
Fields.
Is he better than Michael Penix? Let me tell you who's going to be available at
I think
15.
he's better than every quarterback coming out. I with the exception of Jaden Daniels, I believe that shit. I believe that.
And there's an argument for that. That's not fucking crazy talk.
The 15th pick.
No, he's saying he's better than any quarterback
Okay,
coming
okay,
out in the
that's
draft.
Fine.
That's
The
not
15th
crazy
pick
talk.
is crazy.
You know, at 15, you're going to get the shot at Bo Nix and at Penix.
Bo Nix is trash.
Agree.
Oh, man,
I
I wouldn't
agree.
say he's trash, man.
Trash?
He
Yeah.
had like 7 years in college and has done
So he has a lot of
nothing.
fucking experience. That's
And
what you
done nothing with
want.
it. Doing nothing. He's played SEC teams, played Pac-12 teams.
Listen,
Terrible
The SEC
against
teams he
them.
struggled, he ran.
he was young. Like, guys, quarterback.
What
I
do you
don't
do?
know. I
What
don't
do
know
you
if you
do?
guys know this, but experience equals wisdom. You know, like guys can get better with coaching as you get older. I've gotten a lot better as my wife with age. I've gotten a lot fatter, but better as a human being at least.
Okay, but what about quarterback? Have
Who,
you got
who
better
laughed at that? I heard a ha.
That was me.
Was that my wife in
That
the
was-
background? Prove it. I'm just saying.
Don't hide. I don't.
Like,
Okay.
what the fuck?
That's fine, but against Washington in the Pac-12 game,
He had a
was-
horrible pick.
No, he was bad.
He wasn't
He
bad.
wasn't bad.
bad.
He had a
It
horrible
was hard
pick.
to watch. That's what bad was.
I think Bo Nix is going to be a service.
What?
I think he's going to be a quarterback in the NFL, and I think he's going to be decent.
So basically, a high-end backup is what you're saying.
No. I think he's going to be a starter, and I think he's going to do well. I think he's going to do well in the NFL. I wouldn't be mad if the Raiders got him at 15.
I'll be
His ceiling
distraught.
is Trevor
Now,
I'd be
Lawrence.
distraught.
Now,
His ceiling is Trevor Lawrence.
AFC Championship last year, I'll take it. But I do agree. I do agree with Rafa. I do think that that Fields at 15, I would give a first round. I would give that pick.
I would too.
Yeah, so I agree with him.
I think the Bears this year. I think the Bears this year are going to be next year's. I think they're Lions of this past year. I think next year, the Bears, they have the number 2 corner in the league is on their roster.
Yeah.
Which he's a free agent, and they're going to have to pay him a fuck ton of money.
I think this is where, like, this is where the like connection is lost to me because with AR-15, like I only saw the good things. You can only see the bad things. With Fields, he has terrible moments, and you can't get past. You don't look at the good moments.
I look at guys who have terrible moments in college, and then you expect them to be great in the NFL. And when they have more terrible moments in college than great ones, that's where I have the issue. So that was my issue with AR-15. Although
He had 15 starts.
And he
I
looked
understand.
good.
I understand
Better
that.
than Fields
Where?
in the NFL.
No.
right now,
no.
give me AR-15 right now over Fields, 100%.
That hat is fucking warping into your fucking brain right
It's a
now that you're
fact.
fucking
It's a
wearing.
Dude,
fact.
Justin Fields has improved. Dude, he was in a lot of games this year. They won 7 games. I know 2. He was hurt.
half the season.
He wasn't hurt half the season. I think he missed 4 games.
You just said fucking AR-15 was fucking better than Fields.
He played 2
fucking
games.
3 games.
He was great in all of them.
Yeah, concussion, fucking a separated shoulder. The guy doesn't know how to slide.
Yeah.
Can't play quarterback.
Dude, Fields had a stretch of 8 touchdowns in 2 games. That shit just doesn't accidentally happen. All right? No, it doesn't.
I think Mullins is in a category with Patrick Mahomes and someone else for like all-time yards in 52 games or something like that. It's like,
dude, Fields has so much upside.
That just happened. That just happened. It's not
ESPN asked that, like, random as fuck.
Dude,
like,
but
I'll
Fields,
find some stats for
bro,
you.
Fields has great games. Last year, the game against the Lions, the game at Dallas, he's had good moments. His coaches suck. His offensive line was horrible.
Rafa, you say all the time, quarterbacks can have moments.
Justin Fields has had a fuck ton of moments, though.
I think
for you to give up on him.
I think
terrible.
Fields is very specific to his offense that he likes. He doesn't like to
He
turn
likes having one read. And
No. He doesn't like turning his back to the defense. He likes to be in shotgun. He doesn't like the prototypical underneath the center, drop back, and have to read.
That sounds like the NFL to me.
I mean, okay. Neither does Lamar. Doesn't like that. You know,
Lamar is very specific to his style because he can run the ball.
Justin Fields
They're very
is
similar.
the best runner at the quarterback position in the NFL.
They're very similar.
Better than Lamar Jackson.
He's the best runner in the NFL.
Oh, what?
Justin Fields at quarterback.
Ooh, now someone done fell him fucking.
I'm telling you, look up the stats.
He almost broke Mike Vick's record in like 6 games.
Look up the numbers. Look up the numbers.
Lamar runs a 4.3, man.
I'm not
He
talking
also
about.
fumbles every time he runs.
I'm not talking about that. Look at the way Lamar runs with Fields. Look at the size. Fields runs in the NFL like he's in college.
Yeah.
Bro, he's running over cats.
It's not even a style of play. I would never want Justin Fields run the ball ever.
I want to.
My scheme isn't him.
Dude, did Josh Allen the other day not complete like 7 passes, run for 100 yards, and win a fucking game?
52 in one fucking.
He also faked a slide.
So, dude, Justin Fields
a la
is,
Kenny Pickett.
there's a lot of teams that should be happy with Justin Fields, I believe.
I would be happy as a Raider fan. I would be ecstatic to get Justin Fields.
Oh, I don't know about static.
I know I would.
I'd be content.
Unless I get
Let me ask you something.
Jaden Daniels.
Even if you draft a rookie, the Raiders draft a rookie, now you're set back again for another 2 years. At least.
CJ.
At least.
No.
Dude, you think CJ Stroud's just going to pop up out of fucking nowhere?
It's a different league. It's a different league. We've seen the mayonnaise-loving coffee drinker.
Will Levis?
Yeah.
He was phenomenal this year.
I mean,
He had fucking 5-6 wins.
He only fucking played like fucking 8 games.
Well, then the team only won 6 games.
Well,
he didn't. But
I'm just saying, it's a different. You can be successful as a rookie quarterback. You can, in the right system, with the right guys surrounding you, with the right coach. Just because quarterback didn't say, "Oh, we're not going to win for 2 years."
Fact, not going to win for 2 years. You're in the best division in
My
football.
10th knife in my fucking back.
You're in the best division in football, Eddie. You don't want to go
Am
into
I? The Chargers suck fucking dick.
Chargers coach suck dick. We'll see next year.
According to this season, it's not the best. division in
According,
football.
right, not this year. But if we look at the roster from all those teams, all those quarterbacks, even if the Broncos stay Russell Wilson, the Raiders still have the worst quarterback. You not only have the worst
Dude,
coach
I like the NFC fucking West more than the AFC fucking West. I think, fucking Arizona Cardinals were fucking beating up on fucking people at the end of the year. We saw fucking Seattle take fucking Dallas to fucking overtime.
and not make the playoffs.
They're in a fucking tough division, like I just fucking said.
Who else in the NFC West?
Rams,
The fucking
The
Rams.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
The AFC North is definitely the best division of football.
Browns, Steelers, Ravens.
Yeah. All had winning
I just
records,
think-
right?
Yes.
There's a lot of shit going on in the AFC. All the teams should have been good this year in the AFC West. They underachieved. You go into next season, let's just say Denver stays with Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson, let's just say, we don't
Why
think,
would you even fucking pretend that?
because they've actually,
They
brought it up.
He's coming back probably.
it shouldn't happen, but it's been brought up.
Crazy talk.
So you go into the season not only as having the worst coach in the division, yes or yes, and you're going to have the worst quarterback in the division, yes or yes.
And with Fields too, you're still the worst quarterback in the division.
100%. But Fields is probably better than, actually Fields is better than Russell Wilson.
You just fucking hyped up fucking Fields.
Well,
Now-
it's the AFC West. It's Herbert, Patrick Mahomes. Fields would be better than Russell Wilson.
Thank you.
So it's there. But I don't think if the Raiders draft a rookie quarterback next year, kiss the playoff. You're not even making the playoffs.
Let's
Not
say
even making the playoffs.
they can't.
Let's say they go get Jaden Daniels.
Not making the playoffs, and I love the guy. Not making the playoffs.
What?
Not making the playoffs.
If they fucking beat the Vikings and the fucking Colts, they're in the playoffs this year, which was very possible with a horrible fucking team.
If they beat the Vikings and the Colts. If they did. But they
Let's
didn't.
move
With a
on.
quarterback,
Let's
we-
move on.
They didn't.
Let's move
So the
on.
Bears obviously are taking supposedly Caleb Williams at number 1.
Two
Why?
Drake May.
Who's number 2?
Patriots.
Drake May.
Washington.
Washington?
Oh, Washington. That's right.
Washington. Are they picking Drake May?
I believe so.
Oh,
Are they picking Drake May?
Or the Patriots move up. I think Patriots want Drake May.
Yeah, but the Redskins need a quarterback too.
Yeah.
So I like.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. If I'm
According to Big Board, it
if
would be
I'm
Drake May.
Washington, I make the play for Caleb Williams. I make the play for him only because he's a DC kid.
So we're going to trade for 1.
That happens all the time.
That's why I
that
think-
happens all the time.
Yeah, but
Going 1 and 2. That's
yeah,
not
but
crazy.
you're the Bears at 1, and you're.
Everyone needs a quarterback at 1, 2, and 3.
The Bears don't need a quarterback.
Yes, they
People
do.
think they need a quarterback.
They do.
They don't.
They really do.
They will be. It will be a huge mistake.
They want to reset.
They're gonna.
They want to reset the quarterback clock. That's
That's the most overrated shit in the NFL.
I
It
agree.
It
depends
is.
where
So,
Cliff Kingsbury goes.
what tie does he have to Caleb Williams?
He was
For
a-
1 year?
See?
he's been at Kingsbury's been at UFC
He's-
since
he-
Caleb
he's-
has been there. I think.
He's in that. He's in
Did
that.
he just got fired last year? Just so
Really?
you know that. Yes, he did.
Yes.
But
Really?
he's
I feel like he's been
he's
a UFC
in that.
forever.
He's in that family of
White passing offensive coordinators.
No.
That's what you're saying.
Calamari.
Yeah,
he's
QB changers.
he's in that system of Calamari,
quarterbacks. Of
Lincoln Riley.
yeah.
If Caleb Williams goes to the Bears, they're going to win 2 less games than they did this year. I promise you. Guaranteed. Book it. Willing to fucking bet it.
I don't disagree with you.
So-
I think Caleb should go to Washington.
So, well, I agree with that. But if the Bears going to pick a quarterback, then there's no way that they're trading from 1 to 2 because they want Caleb Williams supposedly. They're
yeah.
never trading the 2. So Drake May is going to go to who's the 2 pick? Washington.
Yeah,
Yeah. So New England can want him all they want,
yeah,
but they're not going to get him.
true.
That's why I believe it's going to be 1, 2, and 3 in order for quarterbacks this year.
Caleb,
Patriots?
Drake. No, yeah, no. Caleb, Drake May, Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3. That's why Raiders are out.
In
of
whatever order. Yeah,
that. Raiders are out. of
that's why I
getting-
would love fucking Fields because I think unless you can get Bo in the second round.
God.
That's not
I'd rather
happening
have
either.
Fields than Bo. There, I said it.
So where do we see Bo Nix going? You think he fucking?
Steelers.
Oh, you only
No,
gave me
they're
the.
staying
Can we
with
have the
Pickett.
draft order?
Yeah, I have it right here. So 1's Bears, 2's Washington, 3's New England.
Let's just go with what everybody's saying that they're going to draft a quarterback, the Bears. I don't agree with it. I don't think they should, but they will, supposedly. All right, so the 3 quarterbacks are gone. Who's the 4th pick? The Cardinals. That's
Cardinals.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yep.
5,
Chargers.
Rome.
6 is Giants.
Brock Bowers or
They have-
Offense.
yeah, offense.
7,
Titans.
offense. 8,
Falcons.
quarterback.
quarterback. That's
Unless you get Belichick, because Belichick's not going to draft a quarterback. Not at 8.
That's the pick.
If Belichick is the quarterback, is the coach of the Falcons, they will trade for a fucking quarterback.
Yeah, Belichick is not
little
into
Dak
rookie.
action?
Ooh,
A little Dak
action.
A little Dak action
Who's
right
loving
there.
that? Who's
How about
riding that
going to
D?
sign Kirk Cousins?
Who's riding that Dak?
That Dak D. Who riding that Dak D?
I'm telling you, Dak. Everyone laughed at us in our fucking clip about Dak going to fucking Broncos. Everyone fucking called us stupid and whatever. That's just happening. That is
You don't think that you think they're trading? You
Yes.
think they're going to trade Dak?
yeah. Insanity. The definition of insanity.
But
you cannot roll in. You cannot roll in with the same fucking group and
let's
be
play
like,
with
we're
that
gonna,
then.
We're gonna run us.
Let's play with that idea then. Let's say they trade Dak for a first round and a third round, or a first and a second, whatever it is. Let's say it's Atlanta that trades for Dak.
Kind of like that.
All right. So who's the start for the Cowboys? You just had 9 All Pros.
Russell Wilson.
I like it.
Russell fucking Wilson.
It's a good take. Look at that. We're throwing
Yeah.
takes out there. We're ridiculous out here tonight.
Fucking Nostradamus.
Who's the 9 pick?
Bears.
Again.
Wow.
10?
Joe Alt.
Jets.
No quarterback. I want to see where the next quarterback's going to be taken. Who's 11?
Vikings, potentially.
Quarterback.
Could be quarterback.
And 12?
Denver.
Could be quarterback.
50-50. 13?
Raiders.
Raiders pick at 13?
Yeah.
I thought it was like 15.
Why no?
So Raiders at 13. So they need to wait all the way to 13 to find a quarterback. They got to trade from 13 all the way to 5 maybe, which would be the Chargers.
Oof, I don't even like. Who's the fourth best quarterback in this draft? Let's talk about that. Who's 4 and 5? Penix and Nix? Right?
So this draft big board that you have here, Eddie Money, this is a mock draft, or this is just the best players?
Best players.
So they have Daniels at 12. He would be the third quarterback. And then they have J.J. McCarthy at 25.
Wow. No,
that's Fox Sports, which
Jesus
his list
Christ.
was-
Let's
All
go
right.
PFF.
Dude, no, someone's
PFF.
gonna Rafa. Someone's gonna do it.
Somebody's gonna take his dumb ass.
Someone's gonna take him in the top 15.
So
Bill Belichick.
No, he wouldn't. PFF has Michael Penix at 20. He would be the fourth quarterback.
Bo Nix at 22.
Bo Nix at 22. So Bo Nix and Michael Penix would be the next two quarterbacks.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's what the Raiders are going to end up with instead of Justin Fields. Right, Jacob?
Sadly.
Listen, I'd rather have Fields all day, every day, like we said.
Then 2 ACL surgeries in college for 8 years.
Yeah, the dude. We've seen him in person.
I would rather have Fields over those two quarterbacks.
Yes.
And yes,
I agree.
Wow.
I think Monix is
We
trash.
just get a consensus agreement.
Yes.
Although I've seen the trades for Fields, pretty stupid sometimes.
What are they?
Some dude was like, "We give up Max Crosby."
Okay.
Oh, I saw that shit. I wanted to say
mean-
something, but I was like, I'm gonna
Who
say
said
it
that?
No, don't even.
Like
no.
an actual person
Skip,
said that?
Skip
on our Instagram.
Raider
Oh,
fan.
on our
Yeah,
Instagram.
yeah.
Oh, it's just some idiot. Okay.
Jay.
One of his burners.
So, no, like an actual, what are the trades? Are there any trade propositions for
I think
Justin
the
Fields
most
at this point?
the guy that if you have to think about on the trading block for the Raiders, your most valuable asset, you're not trading the face of the franchise, which is Max Crosby. It's DA. He's getting paid a ton of money next year.
Nobody's taking that like that. Nobody's giving you a first-round pick for Devontae Adams and fifth
Well, you have
in
to
his
give
payroll.
him, and you have to give him. I'm not saying just Devontae Adams. You got to give him Devontae Adams and a number 2, and maybe a 4 or 5 next year or something like
he's
that.
going to be way more than that.
I think a second and third for Fields is fine.
I do too.